Gemini. I'm a Gemini.
Oh shit. Oh.
Don't do that. We're not gonna do that tonight.
Sagittarius.
Somebody's not showing their face.
Hey, but Chantel,
cool.
you a Aries, right?
Just how you,
What is that?
I mean,
just,
hey,
you can just look at a juice, or you look at it and tell.
I'm just knowing
Previous
Aries. See,
previous
Aries
conversation?
girls like to party. They
I
like
don't know
to
what you're
have
talking about. Lots of
saying.
Aries too.
Who? Oh,
Lots.
she is. Yeah, hey.
Yeah, I
My
can't even
girl
tell what
likes to party all the time.
what
Party
month
all
is
the
that.
time.
What month is that? I don't even know what month that is.
Showing his age.
March
That's
and April.
March, April.
Oh, so y'all birthday, right? Have y'all experienced y'all birthdays during this downtime?
La has.
So, La, how'd you go about celebrating? How old did you turn? Or is that something sensitive? I can't ask that in 2020.
That's what I was supposed to say.
Yeah, you're not. It's not etiquette to ask.
Whoa, you totally
Not proper etiquette. However, I will tell it. I'm 32. I just turned 32, March 29th.
Get out of here with the 32.
Yeah.
Grown woman. And
32 is like.
So wait, we were supposed to go to Atlanta actually.
Yeah, our trips were booked for Atlanta.
It was a whole situation. We were supposed to
Wait till you turn a weird number like 37. Like it's nothing about that that's like it. After 35 is like 40.
I was about to say, when did it happen? Like after 35? Who is that?
I know. That's what I was like. He just jumped in.
That's cool, Mike. That's cool,
Hi,
Mike.
cool
right
Mike. I thought
Hey,
we were
ladies.
cool, everybody.
I was
All right,
on.
listen.
No, this is not everybody. Just let y'all know.
Somebody.
I'm the one that
We
said
gonna
the baby head stuff.
We're gonna let y'all introduce yourselves, and then we're gonna introduce ourselves. That's cool.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all got a way y'all go about doing that, or?
Go ahead, Monica. Hey, y'all. This is. Go ahead, Monica. Start it off.
Hey, y'all. Why? What was that, Chantel?
You gonna sing tonight, Chantel, or no?
No, ma'am. No, come on.
Oh, we singing? Okay, let's go.
All right, we get a duet going.
They glasses are.
No.
They glass.
We're not doing it. We're not. Okay, so
it's
I'm
live.
Chantel, 1/3 of the Queenin podcast.
The award nominee, Queenin podcast. Ain't that
What do
right?
you mean the award nominee?
He went on our Instagram and probably saw that we was a
No, I voted. What you talking
You
about?
voted?
Oh, you voted for it?
Oh,
Let us tell you about it.
Yeah.
Tell him about that award show.
No, don't do
No,
that.
No, I'm not, because
That's our best friend. She ain't gonna do that, Monica.
I'm not gonna talk about the award show. However, because if this
That's her
is
BFF.
impacted
I said,
on-
is she still reposting?
this is on social media platforms, I won't do their award show like that. So we were nominated. We did not win. But there were some lovely ladies that were also in the same category as us. And I think that one lady won or something like that. But yeah, it was good. It was good.
Well, you're a winner in my eyes. All right,
Ah.
y'all winners in my eyes.
Bar.
Yeah.
Charm God.
that was
We still
definitely
gotta-
charm goddish.
Yeah.
We still gotta get through the introductions though. We only got Chantel. We got
Thank you.
ladies.
Oh, it's Monica. And the girl in the middle. Can you say your name?
Me? Okay, it's La. I said it already. I said it before, Chantel.
All right. Well, see, I thought y'all had like a whole little
And it's
introduction.
Queenin. Come on, dog. I want to hear that shit. Like, it's Queenin.
Oh, that's what they do?
They got some shit.
Monica starts it off. They
At
did.
the end.
It's at the end. We don't ever say it at the beginning. I want to say it right
No, he's talking about how we have an intro, how we introduce ourselves. We do, and it usually starts with Monica. Hey, y'all. That's how you
Y'all
hit it.
fronting? Come on,
Start
man.
with the flow.
We know y'all big time, but come on.
Hey, let's
now.
show them how intro. Y'all want to show them how intro go? Y'all want to show them?
All right.
Let's go.
This is Brothers Talk. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 88. I am the Flush Man, also known as the Fat Boy, better known as the man who got no problem calling you broadish, and I'm the FBFG, Fat Boy Fly Guy. Holla at me.
And I'm Rel, a.k.a. Iceberg Shorty, a.k.a. not so much the king of controversial comments. That's actually Juice.
And it's your guy, Cool Mike, aka Dr. Mike, also known as the People's Podiatrist, aka your favorite foot doctor. They call me Saturday Night Mike, Crypto Cool, Dropship Shorty. We're coming to you from the prophetic podcast, Brothers Talking Ish.
With your cool ass.
Here.
I always gotta follow up that behind that dude, man. That shit is crazy. But anyways, it's your homie boy Jew, aka the Charm Guy, aka Juice, aka the Big Beard Bully, the Big Beard Bandit. You know what I'm saying? I be smoking, talking my shit, doing what I do, and today it's gonna be another great episode, baby. You know we here.
So can we do an intro over? This
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
what y'all
I was waiting. We gave y'all the floor.
We ain't got no AKAs. So what are we?
Monica do, she AKA Sunshine. I already seen it. What you talking about?
What she introduced? Oh, Monica, AKA. I didn't see that. No, but
I'm
that
a
was
whole
good.
song still. One of my
I'm gonna
favorite
call
music
Monica.
songs.
That was a nice
Monica
intro.
Pretty Teeth, aka Pretty Teeth. Now she got some pretty teeth.
AKA,
my
I'll
mind.
make sure my edges is right.
Right. I was gonna leave the baby hairs out of it. I swear I was. But my brother right on point. All right, let me ask y'all how many days we in, man? I feel like myself, I'm in about about 18 days. And as far as this 16 days, 17, something like that. As far as this coronavirus. Say it again?
It's been about 3 weeks, right? Almost 3
Right.
weeks.
So how y'all dealing with it? How y'all holding up? Is anybody working or
Yeah,
are you sitting at home right now?
I think we're all working. I still go into work. I work at Memorial Herman, so I don't typically. I haven't been furloughed or anything like that. I'm still able to go in and assist patients and things like that. So yeah.
Home for the last 4 weeks because I was working at home before we went into this whole lockdown thing. So I've been at home for the last 4 weeks working or whatever. I work at United Healthcare, but I haven't been in my office in 4 weeks. But
I've been at home working.
What's that noise? Somebody got a noise. Somebody got a noise going on.
I will lie. I have done that.
I love like yeah, I've been at home. Boom.
I've been at home working.
Let's go.
Yeah, I've been at
Nah,
home.
it's a little bite. It was a little bite to that. Nah, I've been in home working.
I've been home.
Can we talk about something else?
What else?
Okay,
do you-
go ahead, Juice.
No. I'm listening. Go ahead.
So y'all done. How y'all holding up as far as the corona thing, y'all? I mean, as far as grooming, I
They
know.
said they wanted to talk about something else. That's what they say. They don't
Yeah,
want to
they-
talk about Corona.
Hey,
Yeah.
All right.
They over
Okay, say
Corona.
less. Say less. Go ahead, Juice. What you was saying, bro?
oh, nothing. What's on your mind? What's on y'all mind? What we got for the topics? There's a lot of shit going on, by the way.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on.
It's a lot. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit going on.
All right,
One,
where do you want to start?
we're headed probably. I mean,
Nobody
Go ahead.
cares. Rel, what does your shirt say?
Oh, nobody cares. Work harder.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh.
cute. I need that for when I go work.
Lamar Jackson, quarterback, Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's a lot of wild shit going on as far as like with our economy. It's looking like, you know, I mean, they talking Great Depression and shit like that. So, I mean, just even asking, are people job safe? Is you know, I don't know. Shit, in Texas, we got 256,000 people who applied for fucking unemployment. So
yeah.
shit is really just fucking nuts out here. Medical industry, you know, it's funny you say that, Chantel, too, because I was actually just talking to my wife about that. About the medical center. I think the medical center probably could endure a lot of the shit that's happening right now. They say they're not like stressed or whatever, but I don't know, man. It's just a lot of wild shit going on. I don't think I think we're caught up in social media. I think we're caught up just in our, you know, day to day and wondering, will life be the same? I don't think it's gonna be the same, bro. I don't think
it either. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how we're supposed to come out of this. Like,
Right.
I think I just saw earlier today that they're expecting a surge of more COVID cases coming out within the next week.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so after that, what happens? Like, we have no clue how we're supposed to transition back to normal. Because it's like, what's normal now? Because now everybody TikToking and going live. What's normal?
Well, I think that as you transition to whatever you think the new normal is, the fear is still going to be there, and it's not going away, right? And the minute we go back to being normal, more people are going to get infected. right?
Exactly.
So there is no new normal. This is literally going to be whatever it's going to be. And to answer Juice's question, I don't believe that there'll be another Great Depression. Technology is too far advanced for that, right?
Right.
Right.
There's too many other ways to make money, right? I'm a consultant, and me and Dr. Mike is right now. We're literally consultants, and we are busier than we were 3 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the checks have not stopped, and they're not going to. So, and I mean, it's supposed to, like, everybody, oh, how you making out? And I've been working from home, right? So this is nothing new for me, other than the fact that my family is in the house with me. So,
So
there.
We all of an age where we remember there was no TSA, right? There was no stop at the gate or wait for somebody to come out. You could walk all the way up to when somebody is on board an airplane a few years ago, and that never returned to normal. As a matter of fact, obviously it became some people only way of life. So there is going to be a shift outside of what whoever the dubious they is, right? Outside of what they're going to control as the new normal, ain't nobody going to be pushing up on you at the grocery store no more. We literally going to be doing that social distancing. Even when they say come back outside, and you're gonna look at somebody funny, that coughs probably for the rest of your life.
I just almost had a fight with the lady at HEB because I wasn't standing
at the head
I wasn't standing in my square. I was in uniform and everything. I was not standing in my square. I had one foot out, and she told me I needed to step back, ma'am.
Yo, they taking it serious.
They taking it very seriously. I had my Uncle Warrior Herman, the whole outfit on, and I mean, she had no mask, no gloves. She was in a tube top with some shorts. And you asking me to step back in my square for what? You're not even prepared. You're not even.
She was in a tube top and some shorts.
A tube top and shorts.
What does she look like?
Hey, cool. And listen, 9/11 damn near 20 years next year. So that was. But I think that distancing thing is gonna be a thing. Like I don't think I'm not giving out no handshakes as I love you. For real.
So I mean,
dude,
is the club scene gonna come back? Like I be thinking about shit like that. Like strip clubs. Like strip clubs and shit. Like
I'm talking about
they're gonna be taking your temperature as you walk in, like right across your head.
But I heard they getting money as far as like online.
Yes.
Right.
OnlyFans is a thing. OnlyFans is a thing, and Cash App still work. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like money is there. We live in a digital.
Let me pin my Cash App right here real quick. Y'all can just make a donation. Let me pin.
I ain't mad at it, man. Like,
hey, we need the fans only. Look, if you got a fans only, just email us the password or the back little. Is it
somebody got a OnlyFans account.
Yeah, I ain't got no money for that. I ain't got no money for that. I ain't got no money for no fans only.
How much do the fans only should be costing?
It varies, and they set it. OnlyFans. They set the price.
It depends on which chick account you going to.
Yeah, they set the price.
Well, they got it now. They done unveiled all those drinks.
But how long is that really gonna last?
Right.
Oh, it was going before. What makes you think it's falling off now?
I just think niggas.
Hey, yo, it's gonna be crazy with like our kids are going to be like, oh, I went to the strip club and they went on their fucking phones to do it. Like they don't know what it's like to physically experience that. There's gonna be a time where that's gonna be the thing where it's like they're not even gonna know the strip club is gonna be something virtual. It's not even gonna be like, oh, so you never actually got a lap dance before? You gonna have a virtual lap dance, like. I think that's
gonna be real. The strip club, so like I'm not there now. Like before,
well,
like
I used to love the strip club. I kind of fell off from it. I got a little older now, but
who's married and who's single?
We all married.
Oh,
like y'all all married?
Yeah.
Y'all all talking about strip clubs?
I said a long time
ago. I used to go to the strip club.
So
I would tell my wife, my girlfriend,
right?
Like I don't.
I
like it then.
We've been together.
Do your wives go with y'all to the strip club?
She would if I asked.
Yes, she had.
I took my
wife.
I
don't like giving nobody money, so she.
Right, exactly. That. When you early 20s, it makes sense. But as a grown man with bills, not even that. Even if I had it, just don't.
No,
I'm not taking you home. For all that, I'm about to get my wife.
Priority shift. So the thing you do for fun shift as a even as a couple. So we've been to the strip club on plenty of occasions. I've been alone. Talking about it ain't gonna be no demerit to our marriage. But like we don't. That's not our idea of fun anymore. So.
I love how that nigga said that shit. Hey,
not a demerit to our marriage.
Hey, listen. Hold on.
Hey, that's brilliant.
Who said it was?
Listen. So you telling me I'm gonna give this woman all this money, and then I'm not going to get you know what I'm saying? Like, and I gotta go home anyway, so I'm about to go to my wife for all that. If I'm not going to get what I need to get at the end of the day for real, as far as the satisfaction, the lap dance.
I don't see any issue with it, especially if you're going with your wife. I think that that could be something y'all do like as a extracurricular activity one night, y'all just having fun, whatever. But for it to be a continuous theme where y'all just doing it, or you're just doing it on your own all the time, that's an issue.
So ladies, okay, so hold on. So ladies, for y'all, because from what I gather, none of y'all are married, right?
No.
Okay, so how do y'all feel about y'all men going to the strip club?
I don't have no problem with it.
I don't mind it.
I don't care. I ain't got one.
As long as he tells you.
All right,
you got some spice on you tonight. What you
missed
drinking?
that.
Did you have to respond that way? Did you have
to say it again?
You got some bite.
Yeah.
Did you have to respond that way?
What's the next question?
She did. She had to.
This needs to be an interesting. What's going on? What else is on the topic? Drew, you sent us a whole bunch of topics to talk about.
No, Drew didn't send you anything. I sent you a topic.
But what's your name again?
To answer your question in more detail, I just feel like at the strip club, like he doesn't have to. Like, I don't mind if my dude goes to the strip club. That's cool. I would rather him be honest about it and not like try to hide it. Because I mean, it's just a strip club. Like, if I go to the strip club, I mean, if you ask me where I went, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie about the shit. Like, if I have to lie to you, we don't need to be together. So
I don't care about him going to the strip club. It's the type of female that you're tipping at the strip club. I think that's.
You worried about that?
Oh.
Yeah.
What about
that? I got to say more than that. I got to say more than that.
Whoa. It's a type. If you're gonna spend our money, let it be on a bitch with a female with caliber. Don't let it just be with some random.
You can say bitch on this podcast.
Oh, this is a brother talking shit podcast.
Brother talking shit. We
That's
curse.
enough. Yeah. We keep it real life for y'all.
There should be a specific look. If you're gonna spend my money, let me at least when I see her, I'll be like, okay, I understand why.
Nah,
I thought you was going some other direction.
I need more. What's the look? What's the look?
What's the look you're looking for? I thought you was gonna say like she can't look better than me. Like I was about to be like,
no. Why would she can look better than me? I mean, the women at the strip club are already beautiful because they're made up, done up, and that's fine. It's not about that. If you're dating me,
let's not do that.
Right. But if you're dating me and then you're going to the strip club, but all the money that you're spending on is on Hispanic women, I'm gonna be like, well, what the fuck?
Oh,
like,
wow.
Why?
Right. What?
Wow.
What the
Exactly.
fuck
I'm gonna be like, well, why?
Hey,
you obviously have a preference, and
he
that's
does.
So you will be offended because it's not a black woman.
Right, I would.
She would be offended at a woman that's not like her, so she already think that he about to slide.
So in other words,
thank you.
If she
caliente.
So if she was a dark skin, if she was a dark skinned woman, would it matter?
Yeah.
If it was a dark skinned woman, would it matter?
If it's only dark skinned women over the course of time, then it becomes an issue.
Okay, well,
okay.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
So if he gives his money to somebody who looks similar to you, it's okay.
Yes, because it makes me I feel like, okay, I know for sure this is his type. Cool, whatever. You ain't gotta be fucking her.
But if that might entice me to want to be with, if you're my type, and that might entice me more to be take it to try to.
Because if that entices you to be with a stripper, you clearly don't know what a stripper mindset is at, or and go ahead and run for it. That's not my problem. But if I was to see you go in there and notice that you're spending your money on a different type of woman who doesn't look like me, never heard you just talk about, and you're constantly doing this, I'm going to feel as if this is your preference. You have a preference outside of what you're doing, how I look. It's going to make me feel some type of way.
So is that a deal breaker?
Can I get some more wine?
Can
I get some more wine real quick? I got two other co-hosts on here. Let me go get some more wine.
That's my thing. I don't know if that's a deal breaker. I didn't even think about it that deep.
So basically, so basically if okay, I'm dating you, but when I go to the strip club, I have a different preference of woman, and because it's a different preference, you somehow feel that I like you or love you less. I just want to say the feeling is real, but that's just silly. Like, we don't even pick our women like that.
I'm not having a conversation about what did I pay or who did I give money to. I'm not even telling you how much money I spent in the strip club for real. Like,
well, no, I mean, you never.
It's coming from our account.
you talking about a joint account?
Yeah.
How do you know it's coming? Okay, what if it don't come from our account?
But if you're married and you have that open relationship, going to the strip club shouldn't even be an issue as to, oh, I'm going to the strip club, what's the problem, blah, blah, blah. You're pulling money from our account.
Don't come in here with that. We still need answers for you before you went and got that wine.
What are you talking about?
Go ahead, bring it back. Go ahead, bring it back.
You got something you need to say?
No, I don't have anything I need to say. I don't see. So
I'm talking about Lala. She look real confused.
I'm listening.
When I had this conversation, she said next subject.
Yeah. I mean, we here now, so we gonna stay here for a minute.
Back to Chantel, because Chantel said that the impression I got that it was a deal breaker if he spends his money on.
It's not a deal breaker. It's just like, so. It's not a deal breaker, and I'll let the other ladies talk.
I don't know. So wait. So when you go to the strip club with your wife, like, are you like what happens when you go to the strip club with your wife? Like, I'm so confused.
Can we? Hey, wait, time out. Let's stop something right here. Because I have a wife, does that mean I can't do what the fuck I want to do?
Because it seems like you want to do. What is it you want to
do? No. Because we like.
I'm not going to the strip club with my wife.
No, listen. When I go to the strip club, I'm in a strip club. We must understand etiquette. When we're here, it's butt naked women. We are going to get dollars and throw dollars at these women. It's like, what do you mean? What am I going to do when my wife is there? I'm going to put dollars in the G-strings like any other man would at a fucking strip club. I'm just saying, like, it's just because you're married to have a significant other, whatever you do, you're going to do it. So if she knows that you're going to the strip club, now I wouldn't recommend having a strip club habit. Who's doing that? Who's doing that nowadays? Just like spending thousands and thousands in the strip club.
Sound like y'all
if you
No,
we don't.
All of us say we don't like the strip club.
Not even.
Yeah, how sound like we do?
I went to sleep.
I ain't been to the strip club in like 5 years.
Right.
I haven't been to a strip club in 5 years.
Y'all sound like y'all like the
It's
freaking
been like
ambassador strip clubs. Men
No.
like men going to strip clubs.
Listen, I've had my fill of strip clubs and club. I've done that in my early 20s. I've done it so much and so many nights. I don't feel the need for it. I don't really. It don't do nothing for me anymore. At the age I'm 30, I'll be 38 in June.
Right. We actually said our priorities shifted. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's.
So y'all want to vouch for it though. Y'all just want to make sure that if it's on, I want to have that option.
Yes, we're vouching.
Yes, correct.
Look at why is Drew shaking?
When we meet up in Houston, we're going to the strip club.
That's correct.
Oh yeah, we gotta hit the strip club in H-Town. I ain't never been.
Hey.
Oh, Onyx.
But does that bother you? Hold on. Does that bother you? Does that bother you?
Who you talking to, Juice?
Does that bother you that we're vouching for it? Does that bother you?
No, I'm just trying to understand, Drew. And when you ask questions, that's how you understand.
Okay. I was just looking at your facial features, like, okay, were you confused?
How was her glass?
You want me to change my facial expressions?
La, do you need another drink, La? You good? How your glass?
You need some Hennessy in one.
Oh, that's great. I got some Crown XO.
Break that out. Put you some ice in the cup. Break that out.
She might start cussing us off. I don't want to cuss nobody.
I don't think it's about vouching for. I don't think it's about Listen, it's not about vouching for anyone doing anything. I think whatever that couple, honestly, whatever they decide, whatever that man decides, whatever that woman decides, however they want to rock, is just how they gonna rock. I think it's financially irresponsible for anyone to literally just go into a strip club and blow their money. Secondly, all men are a variety. So Chantel, men could be perfectly happy with you at home, doing things that you like to do at home and be up under you at home, and even enjoy intimacy with you at home, and still go out and see the beauty in someone else, and still see the beauty in another woman and what he likes in her. You know, that's just how we don't operate the way y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Men are more of like quantity. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey, I like Chantel. Oh, look at her. She's smart. Look at her natural hair. But look at Monica. She got them white ass teeth. Oh, look at Law. She got the baby hairs. Oh, God, I like them all. Oh, shit. Look at the Mexican. Damn, that's a thick white bitch. Look at the thick white bitch. I like thick white bitch.
Please, let's go to the next question. Please.
Hey, Juice. They get in the bar, though. I've experienced times in the bar, out having drinks, having conversations. You buy them a drink, buy them a couple of drinks. You talk to them for about an hour. And then they say, oh, I got a boyfriend. So it ain't just a male thing. Women go out and entertain you and have a conversation with you and go back to their significant other and at the end of the night.
I think that's absolutely beautiful, and I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Doing what?
Having a conversation?
Having a conversation with you.
So do you lead off? Do you lead off with, before you buy me this drink, I just want you to know that I do have a man?
What are you talking
If you buy her a drink,
I don't understand the question.
No, she ain't saying that.
I didn't understand the question.
Hold on.
Can you explain it? Locke, can you answer that question for me? I didn't understand it.
As a man, if you buy that drink, and the only reason you buy that drink is because of that, then you're a sucker. If you buy a drink because you want to, no matter what the situation is.
Thank you, but no expectations.
No, hey, Neef, I love you. You're my brother. I disagree.
No,
I'm not buying her a drink if I don't want to do it.
We know you're not, Drew.
I'll give you an example. Wait.
We understand.
I'm finna give you an example. I actually bought the ladies on this podcast a drink when I first
No, you didn't. Yes, I did. You brought one.
Well, okay, man, I bought live drink. I bought live drink. Okay, wait. You're lying.
You're lying. You bought
next topic. I got you, Juice. Next topic.
No,
ain't no next topic.
No.
Ain't no next topic.
Next topic.
Because I buy the drink for the person I want to buy the drink for. I forgot what the exchange was, but it was a good. It was a good exchange to me.
No, it wasn't.
So in my mind,
oh shit! Tell the story.
What was it?
Tell the story, Chantel.
It wasn't a baddies. It was a baddies.
Tell the story. Tell the story. Because I think
I'm talking when I first met y'all.
It's a story. That's exactly what it is.
It's a story.
I don't know what it was.
That
story.
What are you
talking about?
It's not a story.
Where's Monica? Buy a drink. He did buy a drink. Me and Chantel was at the bar. We came back. Drew had bought a drink. Why he bought her a drink, I don't know, but I want to know.
What was this at?
Wait, yeah, was I that fucked up?
The Lakers,
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
That was a pretty non-memorable.
But look, I'm making a point. Was in a case like that, we were on a panel together. So I saw you. I'm like, hey. That was being
you're talking
gesture.
about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're talking about the panel. I'm not talking about the panel. I was talking about
forgot about that shit. Damn. Okay.
Oh no, that's something different.
That was totally different. That was totally different.
We're not talking about that. Listen to what I'm saying though. When I first saw you, like me as a man, I friend zone women. So I see y'all, we're on the panel together. Hey, they're cool. I'll buy you a drink. But if I didn't think in my head that I would just be like friend zoning y'all and be y'all friends and be cool with y'all, and maybe I wanted to do something else, I'd probably be doing a lot more than that if I really wanted you in that way. Really? Men don't just buy a drink. Yeah, men don't really normally just buy you a drink.
I think that's a lie. I think
they want to be cool.
No, we don't. I'm telling you.
We buy because we want to. Y'all even think that why he bought her and not us?
No,
because I just wanted to.
There have been men that I've encountered that literally have legit bought a drink, did not ask me for my number.
Chantel, that's a part of the game. It's such a part of the game, yo. It's equity
I don't
for
remember
later.
not one man buying me a drink and not wanting something else.
Yeah,
See, there you go.
Equity
I'm
for
like
later. Yeah.
Equity for later for
down
what?
the line, he done said something.
Yo,
he done said something.
if he was heterosexual, he wanted you. That's for what.
With me.
Exactly. And we've experienced it together. Like a guy will buy.
Right.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Let me ask y'all a
I'm
question.
trying to tell y'all the
I
game,
never
and y'all not
experienced
listening.
Let
Y'all
me
not
ask y'all a
listening.
question.
Hey,
Let me ask y'all a
Presentation
question.
for everybody. We was at the.
Let me ask y'all a question. Is it tacky for a woman to ask for you to buy them a drink?
I don't know.
Well, it depends on how you say it. Because I've said it in a way, I've coerced it in a way to where
Coerced it.
Coerced it.
My nigga.
I have.
My nigga.
Yeah, I've coerced it. So he'll be like,
La, you
like,
co-signing the coerce?
yeah. So he'll say something.
that sound like a
lines
spin.
of, can I get your number? And I'll be like, well, it depends if you buy me a drink or not. Or I haven't. I mean, let me get
Did
my.
you give
drink
him the
first.
number though?
Yeah.
No.
Have he bought the
Oh,
drink?
see, that's where you messed up.
Oh, you shady.
It was fine up until the fake number.
What was that?
Yo, live real quiet, but her wheels is turning though. That's what's killing me right now.
Because
Speak your mind. Speak your mind, La.
La's the OG. Go ahead.
Oh, she the OG.
Y'all take that bait. Y'all will take that beta payment and try to play it off like, oh, he's
Beta
just being
payment.
nice. He's being nice. You know why niggas are listen, bro. Niggas always have some reason if they're just not, hey, some shit is benign. Some guys will buy you a drink. Hey, it's not a big deal. But most of the time, especially if it's consistent, always trying to hang out. What do you think's happening?
The only time I've seen a guy just buy drinks for like me and my homegirls and stuff, and that's another thing. You can't just buy me a drink. You got to buy me and my friends a drink. If you just buy me a drink, that says something about you.
Monica,
but
what do it say?
We won't hold it against you. We don't hold it against you, but you hold it against the person, and you'll get further if you buy the whole crew around. And that was just something out there.
And I say,
ladies, you concur. Ladies, you concur, right?
There's no
dear fellas, you don't have to do that shit. If you run into one of them, you buy the one that you want to buy the drink for, and that's it. And you fucking move on.
No.
That's what the fuck you do. That's what you do.
You get further and you get more points if you buy the whole crew a drink.
You got to get points for the whole crew?
Know why though? Because if you try to talk to one of them, they can mess up your whole situation. So if you try to talk to La and Chantel and Monica feel like, oh, he buys a drink. Come on, girl, we ready to go. They might help you out in the situation.
That's what's wrong with some of y'all.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get no dick on the count of them hating. You gotta get you some dick. Look, it's your dick. If you secured the dick, it's not there. Listen, that's your dick. You secured it.
Hey, Juice, they all gonna go home by themselves, huh?
That's your dick. You secured it.
Yo, there's some girls out here that hate.
That can happen to either one of y'all. Like,
it's some girls that'll mess your whole flow up.
That might be the name of the
So I feel like proper.
Oh my God!
I feel like proper bar etiquette is like when we went to Davenport's that one time, ladies, and y'all met me in there, and I came out the restroom, and the dude had already given me his card, and he asked me to buy whatever you want.
His card. Oh, it's card.
He had given me his whole card and told me to
Juice,
buy whatever
that's beta
you
shit,
want.
Juice. That's beta shit.
And he didn't even ask for my number.
No.
Beta shit.
That's what? What you say?
Did you give him your number?
A man give you his card?
He didn't ask for it. He didn't ask for my number.
Did you give it to him?
No.
What happened? You left for that
your
too?
card though?
He gave me his card. I was coming out of the restroom.
He was finessing. That's somebody's Wells Fargo account, bro.
Why you
See y'all spoiled.
No, let me tell you though. Let me tell you.
I am spoiled. I will say that.
I think to Juice's point, no, you do what you want, like you said. But I think to your ladies' point, right, exactly, right. But I think to the ladies' point, I'm of an age and a maturity level where I would buy the group a drink. That's just where I'm at now.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, how old are you again?
I'm 43.
See?
That's
our OG. That's our OG.
That only came
That's our
from
OG.
that actually only came from the understanding of my wife though. Like because I was at a, you know, in that heart, I still think because you know we can't do that. But like the wife, you know, says from an elevation standpoint, like yeah, you know, etiquette, so to speak, would be to buy the group of drinks. So I'm of age.
Whoa, back up to your wife. So your wife said what?
Etiquette.
Buy the group of drinks.
So okay,
Yeah.
I would say this. I do pay attention and I do consider etiquette if I'm dating someone or talking to someone and we happen to be at the bar with my friends or whatever. If you buy my friends their first drink, that's cool. Now after that, I'm not really tripping if you continuously buy their drink, but at least the initial, I think that's appropriate.
That is appropriate.
As you should. And listen, if we all homies, if we was to happen to come down Houston and we was all hanging out, of course we gonna buy you. I mean, it ain't nothing else to it, but we done did a podcast. We we trying to do
right.
You know what I'm saying? But and definitely it's a thing where if my wife and her homegirls is out and we or whatever, we all out together. Of course, I'm buying everybody a drink, and that's I'm not expecting
it's
that
just
from
the
them.
One drink. It's not it's the whole hey how y'all doing? Okay, let me get you what y'all drinking, and then
the leader card thing.
He gave me his card. He gave me his card. I showed y'all. I was like,
but if you got it, would it be a sense of if you got it, you'll do it, or it's just
no?
I'm not gonna let dude. You can't move like that either. People fraud you out.
You're not gonna take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm being nice and that's what I want to do, cool.
So not a random, right? Not a random.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
like,
random.
I have no problem if I'm cool. I have female friends that I'm cool with.
It's weird that he gave a stranger his card and didn't ask for no phone.
Exactly.
That's weird.
You trying to
wait, am I lying, lady?
He was drunk.
I believe you. No,
I think
he
was drunk, Chantel.
He trying too hard.
He was trying to, yeah.
And at the end of the day, Chantel, did that influence your take on him regardless? Did you feel like
she ain't give him the phone number.
Right.
She ain't give him the phone number.
It didn't work for him. It didn't work for him at all.
All I saw was the drink. That's all I saw. I didn't see anything else. There was nothing progressing.
You did what you're supposed to do. Chantel, you did what you're supposed to do too.
Right. All I did was come out the restroom, and he was all like, "Here's your card."
with that, Chantel, let's say he basically presented himself as what he was. So for us guys, we would be like, "Oh, you giving cars or?" If he would have gave her a whole bunch of other stuff, like a whole bunch of money, like give me this, the change or keep the change or whatever. He gave her a whole bunch of hundreds or something like that. Like to me, he would present himself as a trick.
Trick.
Off top,
right.
Yep.
Everybody know it ain't tricking if you got it. Like,
yep. You presented yourself as a trick. Yep.
So I'm gonna treat him as a trick going forward. So if I said, you know what, I need one of them on a dick. You know what I mean?
So, but could you take him seriously?
That would be his role in my life.
Yeah, he's tricking.
Right. So
he's seriously a trick.
Right. So you wouldn't take him seriously. So end of the day, he loses. That's your trick to impress her.
I would take him seriously.
Seriously as a trick. What?
So how seriously would you take him if you was the third one that he was doing like that?
Excuse me?
How seriously would you take him?
Oh, he'll be
if you was the third one, not the first. If you was the third one, he was doing like that.
As seriously as he's taking me, like I really, I think after the first date, you kind of know, oh, okay, he's legit a trick. Right. So I know how to operate with him. I know how to give and take from him. Because he is in that particular state. So that's perfectly fine.
So he a sucker.
Some
of them come off first like that. And like Chantel was saying, you know for sure if he's a trick, if he continues.
Right. If he
continues trickism. I don't know.
Trick behavior.
Because you have to be able to have that money trail to follow it. And you can't keep it for a while. Like it's gonna run out quick.
Right.
Oh, is it? The money's gone. Once the money's gone,
run dry.
Yo, there is no money spent in the club. Fuck out of here. That's not big spending. It's not.
We're not talking about the club.
We're talking about after.
Outside of the
okay.
You're not gonna take me to no half-step place. Like if you gonna be
how much would it cost to date you per month? If a man was dating you right now, Monica, how much does it cost?
Oh, it's not expensive.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
It's a dollar figure. I want to hear everybody.
So you say you like, you like going So we're not going to small time restaurants. We're going to, it's like, B&B Butchers. We're going places like that. It's $200, $250, right? Cool. So how much does it cost to date you per month?
I don't know. Let me get in my spreadsheet real quick. I really don't know. It's not a lot. So
Monica, you have a number in your head. We all
don't
do.
have a number in my head.
Bullshit.
Do we?
You like shopping?
Everybody
has
a number in their head.
You like you got to get new bras, new panties, all that.
Question, like, how much does it cost to date you a month?
I know my number.
What's your number?
15.
$15 what?
Hey,
Is that what you give your wife? Is that her allowance?
don't ask. I don't. You want to ask her?
Listen, all you gotta do is take me to Outback.
See, he has a number. He has a
Outback
number.
home.
He has a
I'm
number.
Outback home.
He has a number. See?
I don't have a number per se. I don't think it's a lot to date me, but if you come to me as a trick, then that's how I'm going to treat you because that's what you present yourself as.
Right. So what is that number for the trick? Not the guy who.
Oh, there's no number.
What's the trick number?
There's no number.
Chantal, there's a trick number. You're lying. You have a trick number.
There's a number.
Lies thinking right now because she got her trick number in her head, but she don't want to say it because she know the questions are going to come after that. That's why she ain't saying nothing right now.
Lie got it, right?
Yeah, she does. That's why she laughing. Lie.
What's your number? What's your number, Lie?
Sips wine. Sips wine. Don't spit it out.
Chantel, what's up, Chantel? You over there quiet?
It's not a number because it depends on what I'm needing at the time. So it can range anywhere between. I mean, I'm not throwing no numbers out there. It can range. There's a range.
Then what's
so I used to have tricks where they specifically pay for my hair, and my hair ranged from different prices. So that's why I said.
Didn't know what you was
Give me the most. Give me the most that your hair costs.
Right.
Yeah. So depending on. Depending on what type of style I was getting, what type of hair I needed, it ranged between that. So that's why I said there's no range. You can't put a range on that.
What's the most you've paid for your hair? What's the most?
$1,000.
Thank you.
$1,000.
Jesus, why?
So for the $1,000,
Did you pay
for
for
the
it?
$1,000, you didn't have to give up any cat. Did you give up any cat for $1,000, or just?
Look at you.
No.
Look at you.
Why would she
Talking
tell
about
it? Why would she even?
Well, okay. What was there a mutual? Are we having an adult conversation? Was it just
We are
purely
having an adult
financial?
conversation.
That's the internet and people.
Was it purely
I'm
financial?
giving it up for $1,000. So I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm a whole smut.
Yeah.
For $1,000.
Outback meal. You already said it.
$4,000.
$100.
You don't know how to. That means you don't know how to.
Hey, listen. Hey,
that means you don't know how to finesse it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Tell me I can order whatever I want to order on the Outback menu.
She can get it.
Don't let me get up.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let's get down to brass tacks. The trick. What is like? So your mates. You ladies are single, correct? Ladies are single. Y'all are beautiful ladies, by the way. Beautiful ladies, very smart, very intelligent. I really do respect y'all. That's why y'all here. What are y'all looking for in a man? Are y'all looking for relationships?
Oh wait, what?
I'm just saying. I mean, so we talked about
One of us
tricks
is not
and
single.
Oh, one of y'all not single.
Whoa, okay. What?
Wait.
Okay.
I knew it.
Not single.
I knew it was coming.
I knew it was lie. I'm gonna tell you why I knew it was lie, yo. I ain't wanna have that strip club conversation. That's why I knew it was lie.
It's not.
I don't think it's lie, bro.
It's not.
Oh shit.
Who is it?
It's
Monica.
Nah, it ain't me.
There goes the answer.
Y'all playing games tonight.
It's Chantel. It's Chantel.
She is the only one that ain't sip wine.
Okay, so what is the ideal mate then? What is the ideal mate to y'all? What's the ideal?
No. Chantel's not going first.
On this episode, is that what it is? I was like,
Chantel's not going first.
I'm blown away right now. I'm sorry.
Let me go get it. I got them. Get to see.
Yeah, I need to get some more wine after this.
Chantel, you got a new boo?
Nah, he ain't new. No.
Chantel's got a. Hey, get your boo in. Get your boo in the screen.
Yeah.
Your boo's there.
Oh, he at the
Your boo's there.
He's there.
Don't do that.
He's there. Get your boo in the screen. Come on, boo. Get your boo. Come on.
Get him. Got a podcast.
He does have a podcast.
Hey, we prophetic, baby.
Get him in the screen. Get him in the screen.
My mama raised me to be a thinking
Tell
man.
him come promote his podcast.
Oh, no, you have to now.
I want to hear
Get him in the screen.
We do this in community.
Lot did you know? Did you get the telegram? Did you get it?
I didn't get not a word.
She didn't get. Oh, hey, you heard it here first. We're breaking it tonight on the Brothers. No, let me stop instigating.
News, nigga.
Yeah, breaking fucking news. Breaking fucking news.
Okay,
yeah,
hey, well, so now that we gotten there, when we were talking about the whole like strip club shit, obviously that was a little salt in the game. So what's the ideal nigga? Does y'all ideal nigga don't go to a strip club? You don't go out? What does he do?
We don't see anything wrong with the strip club. We all said that. The strip club is
it's not even just strip club, but just period. What is the ideal mate? What does he do?
What's the ideal mate?
Is that
what's your ideal mate to you? Somebody that you want to be with. Like, what is it like?
I mean, it's easy, but it would be my best friend. Like, you know, if we wanted to go to the strip club together, I wouldn't want us to go to the strip club together. Like, I wouldn't have, it would be major trust there.
Yeah.
Is ideal realistic?
What?
Is ideal realistic?
Yes.
Like the perfect person.
That's two different things.
Okay, it's different. All right.
Ideal and perfect is two different things.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
so, like, what percentage?
What percentage of what?
Like, what's the deal breaker? Or a must, or what has to be?
Cheating
no kids, or
cheating is a deal breaker for me. It's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker.
Cheating is a deal breaker?
Yeah.
So there's no coming back from that. So even if you marry,
is this a boyfriend or a husband? What is this?
Right. Okay.
Either or.
Right. It's a difference though, right?
There is
husband.
If he's a boyfriend, I mean, he gone. He done.
Yeah,
husband. All right, husband.
I can't do it.
What's your husband cheat on you?
Excuse me?
It depends
what
on.
If your husband cheat on you?
If it's a husband, we would have to definitely go through a lot of counseling. I probably would kind of remove myself from him for a while. So yeah, but as a boyfriend, nah, I'm a nigga. We ain't got no covenant. There's nothing tying us together. We're done. There's no. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not trying to repair something. If it was that easy for you to do that while we're just boyfriend and girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know relationships are hard, I'm not dealing with that at a boyfriend stage. It's not. You have something.
Not in this time. As a grown ass woman,
you have
this
something
is like, come on, bro. If you wanted to go do that, I would rather you be like, look, I want to go do my own thing.
Right. Just
to go do my own thing. Okay, bet. You know, I saw that nigga at the grocery store. You know, what's up?
How do y'all handle dating somebody? Do you all have an understanding? People usually kind of date into each other. How do y'all handle knowing that you might not have been the only one at the time when you get into a relationship?
Excuse me?
It's expected. Like, he's basically saying because we're all dating multiple people at one time. But when you get in a relationship, you and dude both was just dating 3 people at the same time.
Oh.
Any kind of way. I mean, it is what it is. I just had three guys on my phone yesterday, and now we together. That was yesterday. This today. Like,
that's real though. That's real.
Right.
Because if that's the case, then that's a double standard. Like, I can talk to 3 guys, but he can't talk to 3 women at the same time. That ain't right.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be talking to 3 women. He's gonna be having sex with 3 women at the same time.
Right. That's exactly how I'm looking at it. Right there. Thank you. That's exactly how I'm looking at it.
I'm not gonna
try to defend that and say a guy would not be having sex with 3 women, but that's a lie. I tried to I tried to say the right thing, but it couldn't come out.
You said what?
I can't control that. Like, if he has sex with 3 women, like, it is what it is. I can't control that. Like,
right.
Until y'all establish yourself.
That's a mature answer, though.
Until you establish yourself as a couple, right?
Right. Until we establish ourselves as a couple, whatever you do before that.
Or if I tell him I'm not fucking him unless he only fucking me. I've told him that when we wasn't together.
Yeah, that part.
You'll never.
I was
know
like,
that
I understand we not together, but you know, I'm not into fucking a whole bunch of niggas. So
I'm not gonna be having sex with you like that unless we in a relationship anyway. So it's kind of
No, I'll have sex with you and we're not in a relationship, but I need you to understand that it's just us.
Do guys pump fake and be like, "Oh, I don't care," but they really be caring if they not the only guy? You know how guys tell their homies one thing and
I
then
think
you
guys
find
do
out.
really do that. Yes, yeah.
What?
As women,
Wait,
y'all find out.
They act like they don't care that they know that they're not the only one, but they act like they don't care they're not the only one. I think so.
No,
I think
because
it depends.
guys will tell their homies one thing, and then when they talk on the phone, if you read their text messages to the woman, it probably be a whole nother situation than what they portraying to their homies.
I think it depends. Like if it's a chick, okay, I've had a woman in my life at one time that it was just something you could drop some dick off in and just go home. Kind of like just clocking in and clocking out. For real. Like it was really like just stopping at a Whataburger.
Yeah, we've been there.
But then I had
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. But then I've had another chick that I was like, I really want to like cuff her, even though I can't. I don't want her to have sex with other niggas. And that was retarded and very immature of me. But it was
that's honest though.
I think we all been.
But it's honest. Like I really wanted it. But I think,
you want your side joint to not have no other boy.
You want your cake and you want to eat it too.
Well, you're supposed to want to have cake and eat it too.
Plus, I like to be nasty. See, we can't be nasty if we just not exclusive. So, like, you got to show me paperwork and all that. Like, I want to
Hold on. He said we can't be nasty if we not being exclusive.
Yeah, what does that mean?
If you're not being exclusive?
But you're not being.
Yeah, I want to be a little nasty. I want to be as nasty as possible.
No. So what you're saying is,
you said
you're exclusive. We're exclusive, but I'll do me.
Right.
I'm talking about, but I'm talking about in the case of me having a woman already, and that was like, it's my side piece. Then shit. I gotta drop dick off at home. I can't just not be fucking at home. I gotta, shit.
Oh, that don't work.
That's how I go.
That don't work.
Next topic.
I'm not promoting this, by the way. I'm just saying this was the old charm guy.
You not being exclusive with them, like the fuck.
Where you going?
What you say?
You can't expect somebody.
Where Mo going? Mo, come get on here and talk about your podcast.
Come talk about your podcast.
What'd you say?
He already outed. Tell him just come on. Go ahead and make room for him.
Mo, don't make me get on goddamn on Apple and just search the name Mo. You only a couple ways you can spell it.
Who is Mo?
I thought you said his name was Mo. Oh, my bad. I thought you said his name was Mo.
No, I never said that.
My bad.
Chantel, make room. Chantel, make room.
Bo?
Make room, boo.
He's coming. He'll be right back. He's coming.
You gotta
Let me ask
scoot
y'all
over
something,
for
man.
him.
Oh my god.
Let me ask y'all something. Y'all got your Tootsie, what's the new Drake joint?
I know. I was trying to learn.
Y'all got y'all Tootsie videos? Y'all got y'all Tootsie videos ready?
No, I want to do Megan Thee Stallion video, y'all.
Do y'all like that song? I swear to God, that song for like the.
I'm about the Captain Hook one, not the Savage one.
Not the Drake joint. No, I'm talking about the Drake joint. What's the Drake joint? What's the Drake?
The
bro?
slide.
Tootsie Slide.
Tootsie Slide. Y'all got y'all Tootsie Slides together?
No.
Drake's a goat, bro.
Then it just came out like.
It just came out Saturday or Sunday.
Right.
Friday.
I
guess we're doing it. We're doing it for your birthday, Chantel. You want us to try to do it for your birthday?
What's going on for my birthday?
I mean, we can do it for your birthday. We can do like the Tootsie Slide. We did something for mine.
We can do that.
I like the Don't Rushes that's going on right now. That's my thing.
What's the Don't Rushes?
The Don't Rush challenge where they putting like they be brushing their beard and be like regular.
Oh yeah.
They put it up to the joint and they pull it back and they. I'm feeling those.
Some female firefighters did it. They look good to me.
Good old beard. The good old salt and pepper beard. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What's the one that I sent? They did something and they jumped and they came down and they like changed outfits. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a derivative of the Don't Rush challenge. Yeah.
Mesmerized.
Yeah.
I like the joint with the NBA, the chicks dribbling and then they showing how they look when they when they
that's the Don't Rush challenge. That's it.
Yeah, that joint hot. Right.
Yeah.
They got the Fab got to challenge the Cool Summer Challenge, the little rap drink.
There's a podcast that did the Don't Rush challenge too. Some podcasts they did the same thing. Oh, okay. Who is Jordan Bird?
Boy,
he's
here before now.
Podcast.
I told you everybody wasn't
it's
here.
Us. Yeah, he did.
How many of y'all here?
He's on time.
It's 5 of us.
It's 5?
Yeah.
You ain't got no shirt on?
You ain't got no shirt on.
Yes.
We
come on, Jordan.
ain't know what
We told him we had coming. You would think he not in the group chat because he's in the group chat.
No, he
Yo,
didn't.
wow.
Look, he came on. He was like, "Oh shit, hold on, like, wait."
Yo, 30 push-ups too. I bet he's sweaty too. He just did 30 push-ups when he came on. All right, I'm ready now.
That's funny as shit.
Not 30
This.
push-ups.
Did y'all still? Oh my god. You want to show your face? Come on.
What's your next?
Yeah. Come on in, buddy.
Sorry, we say come on in,
buddy.
Buddy.
Only in America.
Yeah, listen, you know you got that late cousin who show up late. Listen, we was podcasting one time. It was like 9:45. We was about to end the podcast.
Hey,
He
good
comes
brother.
on late.
What's up, man? How you?
On?
What's your name, man?
Peabody, man. What's up?
Peabody. What's up, bro? How you?
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Yeah.
He does have
What's
a
going
podcast.
on?
What's the name of your podcast, Peabody?
Social Complex.
Social Complex. I'm about to follow.
I think
right
I
now.
think we follow y'all. We might follow y'all. I think.
Oh my god.
Y'all got the yellow with y'all shit when y'all post shit.
Yeah.
All right, solid. Okay.
Peabody's a good dude, man. Great podcaster down here in Houston. So everybody, you know, the ladies, myself,
Everybody in Houston,
brother,
you know,
we in Houston.
they don't do no wrong in Houston. They don't do no wrong in Houston. Let Juice tell it.
Look at the rest of the queen.
Let Juice tell it.
The Queenin crew's face. Like,
Oh, he from Houston, man. Everything good, man. You know he a good guy. There's some niggas that ain't shit in Houston. I swear to God. Ladies, am I right?
Houston's a great place.
Okay.
We don't know.
Hey, you gotta go crack out that crown, Miss Lala. What's the next question?
She may go night anyway, dude. Yeah, y'all see AMC movies? They about to not open back up again.
Yeah, that's done.
It's really sad.
Yeah, AMC movies. They like,
they're not opening
you know,
up
they
at
lost
all,
some.
or
They saying they lost so much money that they might not open back up.
Give me my
Because
movies
Because
at
they
home
was already on the
anyway.
brink of a bankruptcy or something like that.
I like my movies in the house anyway.
Neiman Marcus.
You ain't never look.
Neiman Marcus, what?
Neiman Marcus talking about it too. Like that's a bigger play for them to get a government bailout. I don't believe none of them. Not rolling.
And not, yeah, for real. I don't
Not rolling.
that. I'm so sorry.
That's interesting. I mean, I know the movie theaters were being creative in how they were doing their tickets, and everybody like hopped on this whole membership bandwagon or whatever. But I didn't think it was that bad.
Now, not to the point where they're gonna like just bankrupt.
Right.
They wasn't handling money right, but I think that they were on the brink of a bankruptcy or something like that, weren't they? Or
Well, it's not they wasn't handling money right. The Fire Stick became a thing in everybody's household. Being able to stream stuff. So people, yeah.
And then the way they make it stuff available now is like, why go to, like you said, everybody talking about the risk of going to the movies when I could just sit at home and watch it at home.
Before the risk, it's
before
like
the risk.
It was already happening.
Yeah, it was already happening.
It was happening in sporting events. It was happening at the movie theaters. That's why they started doing plus seating and all that kind of stuff.
But I still feel like it ain't not like you can watch it at home, but it ain't not like that movie experience sometimes. Though with certain stuff, you still feel like you gotta go.
It's true. It's true, but they price themselves out of the game too. You know that $20 for the damn popcorn shit.
$20 popcorn.
Dog, you want 8? Listen, the small popcorn is $7. The medium is $7.50, and the large is $8. I might as well get the large.
You know,
all
of them. You know, popcorn has the largest markup of any.
That's why
it's 1,000% markup. It's 1,000% marked up. 1,000%.
Hey, La, you be at the 12 o'clock show, La?
Oh,
yeah, with my.
I like how you think.
Yes,
I like how you think.
I'll be up
Let's
there.
Main Man Tricking. Main Man Tricking. She gonna be Saturday night, the prime time movie.
Well, sometimes you're gonna treat yourself too, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to the movie theater with like a guy. It's really intimate. To me, the movie theater, like as a date, is very intimate.
Really?
Basically,
you're not really talking. You're not really talking.
You can't go to the movie theater with a trick. If you go to the movie theater with a trick, it's gonna be very.
That might be the name
that
of the
nigga
episode.
trying to touch, rub, suck.
Oh, you already know. Oh,
it's gonna be what?
Listen, and he going to see the corniest movie out too. Like, yo, no, I heard that was good.
He was the best movie I ever seen.
Bill and Ted 3.
Best movie
Bill and Ted
has ever seen.
Ain't nobody in there to see Bill and Ted, dog. That's where the guy.
I have a question. I got a question. This is a good one. So as yeah, as women, yeah, you know I'm rubbing on this. Hey, as women, as women, how do you determine your value? So, for instance, you ladies say this is what you should get, or tricking or whatever, or if you pay for me and pay for her, and then all of us. So, how do y'all determine this monetary value on you? Like, how do you feel like, hey, or how do you determine, you know what, I'm worth this, I deserve this? How do you come to that conclusion?
Right.
If it's something I want, I deserve it. I don't. What was
That's
the
really
okay. I'm okay.
I feel like people answer it different ways though.
Yeah.
Like
okay, so like in the sexual market value place, in the sexual market value place of you women, I'm pretty sure y'all consider yourselves dime.
You mean there's some chicks they'll pop it for pimp for $500, and there's some they'll pop it for pimp for $5,000. How do you determine your value? Is that the question?
It's not. No, it's just period. It's like if a guy is dating you, or even the trick, whatever it may be, how do you say this is what I deserve? I'm not doing that less than this, or I'm not accepting.
You have boundaries. You have boundaries. Like you have your innate boundaries as to, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna tolerate. This is what I'm not gonna accept. This is what I feel like I deserve. You have your innate boundaries, and I think it varies per woman depending on her experiences in past relationships and depending on where she's at in life right now.
So let me ask you this.
If I wanted to go have sex, I may not really. I don't need money. I don't need your money, and I don't want your money. I just want.
And she can still value herself, but she just feel like that's some good dick, and I want to go get it.
You come here. Let's go. All right. You know what it is. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey, he can't stay. He can't stay, La.
La drinking the water. Hey, La say your Uber outside.
Listen, main man already.
Look at Drew face. Look at Drew face.
Main man started. He done started. Listen, he know what the move is. He done started the car already anyway. He done hit the auto start on that joint. The joint already warmed up anyway.
Yeah,
he ain't paying on.
Especially when a woman just wants that one thing, you already know what it is. Like, ain't no question.
See, that's that thing that go back to that question I was asking. Like, see, boys act like it's okay and it's no problem, but some niggas be salty as shit going having to leave thinking they're gonna stay the night.
But
if I fuck with you like that, I'm not trying to leave. Like, that's the truth. I'm not trying to
leave. You may fuck with her like that, but she don't really fuck with you like that. And that's where it becomes an issue.
Right.
But it goes both ways, because dudes can fuck with you like that, and he really don't fuck with you like that.
No, listen, a woman won't leave. A woman you don't hit it with all the drinks like, because you're not gonna sit back and say to a woman for the most part, unless you really don't got a respect for her, yo, you're Uber outside. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to hit it with the, I gotta get up in the morning.
I wish somebody would hit me with
you trying to see her again. If you're trying to see her again.
You know the dude that'll hit you with your Uber outside.
I wish.
What you gonna do if the nigga say the Uber's outside though?
You're not gonna see her again probably, right?
No, I will leave with a bang. I'm so sorry. That's
why? With a bang.
What is that?
That's just
with the bang.
That's disrespectful.
That's a double standard, yo.
That's disrespectful. Your Uber outside. We just have to
tell it.
Come on, Monica.
When did you have time to call Uber?
Right at the heat.
He got a shirt
on. While you asleep, because he laid you
out. He got a shirt on. Came back.
Let Monica talk.
I just feel like, see, that's why people need to have discussions before they start having sex with one another. Like, if somebody call you an Uber, it is what it is. Like, I don't want to stay somewhere I'm not wanted. But at the same time, I'm not going to fuck you if I can't stay at your house, period. Or you're not like, that's not the move. That's not what we're doing.
Right.
First of all, you gonna one round me and leave? The fuck? No. For 2 more hours, and I can wake your ass up, or vice versa. Like, you're not about to leave. Nah, that's not how we rock it.
Right. But what I'm saying is, but if you didn't know,
That's established, though, right? That's established, right?
You know.
How do you know, though?
Listen, right?
You know the vibes. Like, you know the vibes.
Listen, right? The guys call me, I'm the bad guy, I'm the bully, right? But I'll probably be the most one, like, I done had so many people say that I wanted to leave us. I done had so many drinks, like, damn, I wish you fucking go, dog. Like, what you still doing here? Like, I'm probably better.
Like most of them. Like most of them. Why we trying to pretend like lie ain't just say the same thing though? Like most of them, you don't want most of them to stay. Only a few you feel like wanting them to stay. And you could say equally on the women's part the same thing. Lie don't want most of the dick niggas. She want them out of there. I've done that before. You want them out of there.
You say you've never done that before?
No, I said that's true because I've done that before.
Oh, okay.
I think we've all done it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I'm not trying to leave.
If you're on top of your game, you've already established what's gonna happen before you get here. So you be like, yo, listen, what's up? You trying to come through tonight? But listen, you can come through, but I gotta get up at 6. You know what I mean? Right. It's already established, so you already
you set that tone. Right. You set that tone.
Right, exactly.
You set that expectation low. Right. Keep that expectation.
Wait, so
but listen, hold on.
Gentlemanly way to say your Uber outside.
Wait. You gotta get up at 6. That means I'm getting up at 5:40 so I can get ready to do. Or are you telling me you gotta get up at 6 so after the report I gotta go home? Which one is it? It can't be both.
That's the one. Listen, I'd have left the crib and double back. I'd have left the crib and double back like.
Yeah, that's insane. Somebody said that, and they literally, the girls stayed, and they act like they had to go to work, and they got dressed and everything.
Just because he didn't want to hurt her feelings.
The fuck is that?
Oh, because he didn't want to hurt her feelings.
That's a lot of effort, yo. That's a lot of
effort. Pause. Time out. So my whole thing is, I mean, shit do change. Like, because if it was that fucking good, y'all fucking exhausted, shit, we taking a fucking nap, period. We gotta, take a nap.
Reset.
Right. and we may get up and do it again. But so I mean, it could.
That's what Monica said. Don't want around me. I was listening, Monica.
It could change. It could change.
So only subpar dick gotta leave. You saying good dick can stay?
All day.
All right, so hold on. Hey, La, let me ask you this.
Yeah, I know.
So what if you think it's subpar and then you find out it's official?
No,
but you already set it up.
Whoa. How
official?
What's official? Did you like regroup or something?
I'm just saying, no. You might think, listen. You might think he on some bullshit. Then he come in and do his thing. You done already told him he got a roll.
Oh.
No,
how you double back
that's
on
when
that?
you finesse the conversation to, well, I really
you can stay tonight. Yeah, don't bullshit.
So good dick. Good dick be turning into a relationship then.
Situationship.
How many sexual encounters have it turned into a relationship? That's like
every one of the motherfuckers.
A lot.
Right.
Every relationship in existence.
I've never had a situationship turn to a relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Do what?
Huh?
No, listen. Women are
minority. No. I gotta let her get this off. Chantel, tell your story.
No, I'm looking at the other two women. Not a situationship turn to a relationship.
Look at Lalo. Look at La, bro. Look at La. What is La looking at? What is La looking at?
The bridge.
She's looking at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Don't spit that wine out.
I don't know that. Situationship means y'all were fucking for a while, and then lines got blurred, and then it turned into a fucking situationship. So therefore, I have relationship. I'm trying to make it into a relationship. No, I have not experienced that.
Really?
Why do you have a question?
No, I've been in situationships that was literally situationships, and it ended as situationships. It didn't end as a relationship.
No, you said you never had a situationship turn into a relationship. That's like situationship, like strictly stayed as situationships. It ended on the situationship land. Yeah.
And then it never progressed to relationship.
Okay.
Not yet. That's fair.
All right.
So I don't know what the face is for, Monica, but if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, it's not the same.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll break it down.
I am ready to the station. No one needs to break it down.
What she's saying is this time she fucked for the relationship, not the situation.
Whoa!
That was funny.
Make it last forever and never.
You better have.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Love is beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
Love is a good thing.
Black love is gorgeous.
Oh,
Black love is great.
Yeah.
Black love is great.
We're
And
all
maybe that's
married
why
to black women too. If y'all were,
we are all married to black women.
Oh, okay. How long y'all been married? Whoa, Jace Jordan, you married too?
Yes, man.
We're all married.
I'm sorry to let you down.
No, you didn't let me down. I can ask a question. But how long y'all all been married?
Shit. It'd be a year in June.
Oh, a year. You recently married.
Yeah, I'm new.
Oh,
me and Neve new to the joint.
I'm December 6th.
No.
2019?
Yep.
I am on my second marriage. First one 9 years. This one is 7.
Okay.
Damn, that shit went by fast, boy. 7 years that fast?
Yeah.
It'll be
yo, that shit went by fast.
16 years in May for me.
Oh, there you go.
The OG.
Come on, Dr. Mike.
Okay.
I told y'all he the OG triple OG. I told y'all he the OG triple OG.
So you the consultant. They come.
No, we got one better. We got one better. Go ahead, Juice.
April 14th, it'll be 17 years for me.
Whoa.
What? To my wife.
Longer than all of us. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah, charm guy. Been married 17 years. Beautiful wife.
Bro, how old are you?
I'm 35.
He the youngest.
Right.
Oh, you was married since when? Since like
18.
I got married right out of high school. I got married right out of high school, signed up for the Navy, and I went to the Navy and, did what I wanted to do from there. I fucked up. I grew a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You fucked up. Oh, hold on. Come on. For 17 years. You fucked up how?
Uh-oh.
Do the math.
You said I fucked up how?
He got married.
No, he said I fucked up. I grew up.
You know what? Okay, no, I'm actually going to take that back. I'm going to take it back. I didn't fuck up. I had to grow up. I grew up.
Yeah,
so in the 17 years that I've been married, I grew up. I grew a lot.
Is that the counselor talking?
Is it? Who said that?
Oh, yeah. That nigga backpedaling. Good. Nigga been backpedaling all episode.
Look at you. You said, is that the
what you got, baby?
That's funny.
No, that's not the counselor talking. That's real. That's just that's being real. I don't want to say things like fucking up because I don't believe I fucked up. I don't want to live or have men that have walked my journey to live under this layer of guilt. I don't think you have to. It's really nothing wrong with you. You must.
He
grow
nice,
up.
boy.
You
He
must
nice.
become,
that boy good.
You must become a man, and the only way you can do that is have experiences. And when you go through those experiences, it's gonna make you a better person. So I had to do everything that I did. I had to.
Sisters, y'all married?
No, you're not married.
How old are y'all? You don't mind me asking?
We went through this if you were on the podcast earlier.
All right.
Lila won. Lila won.
Yeah.
Lila, what kind of wine you drinking? Shiraz?
No, it's called 19 Crimes.
No.
Okay. So, they sell it at every trap house in the city. So you can answer my question.
Yo. That's why I love him. That's why I love him. He said,
he came in ready.
Who still drinks in the trap house?
Is he in the basement? Where is he at?
Is he drinking White Zinfandel?
No, it's
my cousin. No, we're not gonna do that.
It's making.
We're not gonna do that, La. Hey, La, we're not gonna do that, La. I'm sorry.
It's making Mark straight.
Yeah, help me understand.
I mean,
where are you from?
Baltimore.
Where are you from?
Baltimore.
Where?
Wait,
Baltimore.
so wait, all of y'all are not in Houston though, right?
No.
None of us
so
are in Houston.
Okay, so who's from where?
I'm from.
Three of us from Baltimore.
Me, Jordan, and Dr. Mike are all from Baltimore, and we are all first cousins.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And I'm from Philly. Bro, and Juice. The Charm Guy. Bro, and the Charm Guy was all in the Navy together.
It was all in the Navy together.
Oh snap!
Oh, help us!
So we go back to our Navy
together.
Yeah. Oh, we'd have been did something together. If we wasn't.
So how did y'all come up with your podcast?
Okay, now you want to ask that question. All right, the podcast started.
I didn't know.
No, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. The podcast started with me and Rel on my porch in Philly, talking to our homies and just feeling like we had something to say that wasn't being said, or an angle that everybody got podcast. Wow, you from Philly? I'm from North. No Philadelphia.
I feel like an accent came in real strong.
Right, like,
you from Philly?
You trying to fact check?
No. Listen, I'm good. I'm good on my block. They know where I'm from. But
my significant other is from New Jersey. That's why I asked that.
Well, I live in Jersey right now. I'm from Philly, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But it started with just conversation and feeling like, you know, we had something to say that wasn't being said. As everyday men, I wasn't married at the time, but you know, we just felt like wasn't nobody speaking for the average everyday guy. You know what I'm saying? I have a daughter who's not by my wife, and you know, we dealing with real situations. So I just, you know, it felt like wasn't nobody speaking for us. So the podcast started with me and Rel, and then who came on first? Cool came on, who was always supposed to be a part of the podcast before we talked about it. A year or two before that, he always said it was supposed to be me, him, and Cool. So when Cool came on, I just felt like we felt like the energy that Cool brought was something different. The one thing about us five is we all get along and can do this together, but we all have different personalities and different ways of thinking.
Absolutely. I agree with the different personalities, yes.
So what attracted me to anybody was just the fact that they brought something different to the table. I love you to death. You say things that I don't agree with all the time. But you know what I'm saying? That's what makes it work. Because end of the day, if you all got along and said the same shit, why would we have a podcast of 5
It'll be
people?
boring. Right.
Exactly. So so we had Cool on, Cool killed it, and then we had Juice on, and Juice just took over the podcast one time. And then we just kept inviting them.
I understand.
Oh, we
understand.
kept inviting them like
ours.
He did take over ours. Yes, he did. Yep.
I was like, what
he was on a podcast himself. He was on a different podcast when we first started. He had a podcast by himself, and Bro was on his podcast. Right.
Oh, lie, you was good with it. Don't act like you was just.
How long? Wait. So how long have y'all been collectively all together?
At least 50 episodes.
No,
it's been 80.
Almost a year. Almost a year.
I mean, that's good because a lot of male podcasts typically they don't last that long together when there's so many of them. So and y'all are doing it from different states, so that's pretty dope.
Right. And we got families and kids.
This is serious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always an effort to put it together. Like I was traveling a lot for business, so we would and I'm the engineer, so it's always like a
oh, good. You're the engineer. Monica's our engineer.
Yeah.
I knew I liked her. Salute, Queen. You Chantel don't hate. You said that was a hating laugh.
Look, main man mad about something. Like, girl, don't be in there laughing at the movie.
So he can hear you, right?
Like, no, I'm playing.
Man.
Yeah. So we about 88 episodes in.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely feel like for me it's important because I have lived through the fucking Facebook groups that bash men and all that bullshit.
Oh, so. You are really live and popping in Facebook groups. I see you in at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, I love it. So, I see the bullshit that gets said. I know a lot of people believe that shit, so it's good to get that shit off on a podcast and have us say how we
Who believes it? What are you talking about?
Who believes what?
You talking about this man bashing stuff?
Who believes it?
No, some of these niggas need some bashing. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, come on.
No, I'm not doing that.
Don't come on.
No,
they don't. No, they don't. Every man is a dog. Every man, we always had
it. Listen.
Some of these niggas be goofy, dog. Come on.
Some of these niggas be goofy.
But we not talking about. Listen.
Right,
we not talking about goofy.
Some of these niggas be goofy.
No. She said no. You said
that's another episode. That's part 2.
Some niggas that need bashing though. That's what the thing. Every nigga ain't a thorough nigga.
Okay, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying.
That's facts, though, Drew. You gotta say that's facts. That is facts.
What? What's facts?
What did you say?
Every nigga ain't a
thorough nigga.
Every woman ain't a thorough woman. It's motherfuckers out here that be on some goofy shit.
Okay, I'm not talking. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the niggas that don't pay child support. I'm not talking about the niggas they're not men. So let's talk about what I'm talking about. The guys.
You pay child support? No, right?
Well, ain't nobody me. I know that for a fact. But what I'm saying is, what I consider a man to be is someone that takes care of their responsibilities, no matter what it is. Hold their nuts, stand 10 toes on what they believe. I'm talking about these guys. So what I'm saying is,
Look at
What?
Like that's me. That's me.
I see like the post where it's like this blanket statement. Oh, I see this. So all men are this. All men are this. All men are like that. All men are. It's like no. All men aren't like that.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like all men don't handle situations like that. Just because you get lied to, sweetheart, don't mean that you're the only one that's gonna get lied. You lie to you
just because you like getting lied to.
I think.
You like getting lied to,
or what you're attracting. A lot of people attract
right.
Expand on that, please.
I think the broader point. I think the broader point is like for years it's always come from one perspective. So once I guess like Juice, you always say like the feminists whatever. Once the feminists begin to expound on their perception of what they consider like an ideal man, it turns into like this whole narrative that generalizes a lot of black men. And then we get into that wormhole where everybody's a piece of shit, this, that, and the third. And I think ultimately it backfired because then you had men who alpha or strong, who kind of fought back in regards to how the narrative was being pushed on them and us. You know what I'm saying? But I think ultimately women and people who felt marginalized by alpha men felt like they needed a voice, but it turned into some whole other shit where it was like man bashing, and it just was unnecessary.
Right. It's like the women who sit back here and say on Father's Day, "Oh, I'm a father." Like, listen, even if you take care of your child by yourself, your day has come and go. It'd be like, "Oh, every man ain't shit." Like, listen, every man, there's some niggas out here that ain't shit, and there's some men out here that handle their business. Now, just because every man you've come across ain't shit, that's something you need to check as far as what you got going on. You get what I'm saying?
You attract.
I just don't. Right. I don't agree on anything.
So what I meant by like getting lied to your point, Chantel, and lie, you kind of said it. People attract that. I don't literally mean you like getting lied to and men love liking. I mean women ignore the red flags that they see all the time. They like getting lied to because whatever feels good.
Men do too. There's some men out there.
Wait a minute. Or because he giving you something. Or because he giving you something. So the analogy is you gotta like getting lied to if you believe you never been to his house, or you believe he only see you every other weekend, or you believe all of those things that come with certain situations. You can't then front on something that you chose to ignore, right? Because you like being told, a certain thing or a certain way. That's all I meant by that.
That's interesting.
You strike me as one that don't like getting lied to. Ain't much of that. So a nigga gonna have to come to you and not lie to you.
Yep, you got that right.
Ain't much of that.
How long? You look like you put a show on.
Thank you.
You put a show on.
Thank you.
How long can a man tell you?
How long can a man tell you? Oh, I can't. FBI agent, CIA. So the likelihood of you doing some lying is highly unlikely. I'll find out.
What you saying? Why you gotta call them people though?
What?
Oh man, listen, they serious out here, dog. They will find out all your information. No, she said she got friends that can look at your phone records and that. Listen, what is a wood is a way.
We don't play. Hey, La had the side eye just now. I'm nervous.
It's some women out here that could solve a lot of cases that's going on with the FBI.
Thank you. Say it again. Easy.
You put the right black woman on that situation. Her and her homegirls. I solve a lot of crimes. They'll find
you know what? But see, the shit they be looking for is public records. Like the shit they're looking. No, I'm here to cancel all that false empowerment shit. Listen, hey, the shit's public record. If you tell her the truth, if you tell her the truth, tell her the truth, she can't. Okay, like you can find out if a nigga married and got fucking and a job. What can you find out top secret? What can you find out top secret?
Bro, let us be great. Okay,
please.
Okay.
I am. I was just being a dick.
We can't disclose.
I was being a dick.
Found out.
I was being a dick about it, but I was telling the truth.
No, I'm gonna want my daughter to research. I'm gonna want my daughter to research niggas.
Research niggas.
And they family mental background.
I would want her friends to be like how we are, like to where we are totally different kind of like, we are totally different kind of women, right? Even me and Chantel, we're the same sign, but we're totally different. However,
totally different.
We will come together. All three of us will come together and solve some motherfucking shit. We will write a fucking.
You already know the answer
about how it's supposed to be or how it should be.
You do already
or how
know
it
the
was.
answer.
Like,
y'all already know the answers, man. I told y'all.
You ain't gotta do all that.
Y'all ain't even got to do all that stuff.
All right, let me ask y'all a question then. Okay, so ladies, right? If you see your castmate or your friend, significant other out, you out at Ruth Chris, and you see a guy she's dating.
That's a good question.
We already answered this
with another
question
woman.
with each other.
Oh, well, you ain't answering with us, so.
What happened?
I know. Monica,
so
answer the question.
Listen. Okay, Chantel, you at Ruth Chris. You chilling with Main Man, who got the other podcast. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Peabody.
And you see, right, Peabody, and you see Monica's guy she been dating, he out at Ruth Chris with a woman.
Will I tell her?
Yes.
Yes. What do you mean? What? Before I would gladly walk by and say, hey, y'all, and then nicely send her a text message. Why would I?
Bro, I can't wait till this get
nicely.
I can't wait till this get to me.
Listen, right? This is my theory, right? You don't want to be the one that can't come to the cookout no more. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, when Monica and him work it out, he figure out a way to finesse her because she might not be ready to hear the truth.
That's fine. At least
whatever her decision is her decision, and I'm gonna roll with her.
But the twist
However,
is, right?
I'm still gonna be that person who's gonna tell her what the fuck I just saw.
You're right. Now, what happens sometimes is in relationships with people is, guess what? She finds out and she's not ready to accept the fact that he is who he is, right?
Right.
That's hard to show. Hey, she a grown ass woman.
Can I finish? Hold on, let me finish, live.
She a grown ass
then what happens? Listen, what happens is when Monica and Main Man stay together, guess who's the one who reminds them of the bullshit that they went through in the past?
That's fine.
It ain't
but
me.
9 times out of 10, I'll be that friend. I'll be that friend that she felt like, you know what, I'm still gonna fuck with him. The bullshit you gave me was so insignificant, blah, blah, blah. But 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna last. And she gonna end up trying to come back into my life as a friend. Or I'll see that she moved on. So at the end of the day, I didn't lose anything.
Worth it. It's worth it.
Right, yeah, I didn't lose anything. Right.
I'm not gonna sit there and throw it in her face. Are you saying that we would throw it in her face?
No. But some people, no. Listen.
Face.
Sometimes when you're not, even with guys, it's not fun. What's up?
What if it's not your good girlfriend? What if it's a B friend or a C friend or a hairdresser? Is it the same?
I was like, who's this talking?
That ain't none of my business.
Okay. So it does depend on the level of friendship.
It's levels to it. It's levels to it, right, ladies?
There's always levels to it. It's levels of life.
So I just feel like regardless of when she tell me, I'm not gonna feel a kind of way towards her. Like even if me and my main man, we get back together and the situation is cool, like we're at a maturity level in our friendship to where it is what it is. I'm not about to come back and drag you about it. You're not about to come back and drag me.
Right.
In case we don't need to be friends because I don't got time for no petty shit. So it's gonna be okay. Our relationship,
whatever my decision is my decision, right?
Hey, all right, you want to rock with the nigga that cheated on you 10 times? Bet, let's go. Like that's you.
He gonna be mad though. Listen,
Monica.
Monica, look. He not all your drinks after that though. After you blow up the spot, we not gonna be at the spot.
Yes, he is.
He petty as shit.
Y'all ain't getting no drinks. He gonna pick. He gonna pick one of y'all.
About this. Yes, he is.
He gonna pick.
I promise you, he is. Yes, he is.
He gonna pick. One of y'all ain't getting no drink. He gonna say something.
But that relationship ain't it. Like if he done treated on you about 10, 12 times, like
but what if it is? What if it is like this? What if it is?
Why is he from his friends, from your friends and your family? He trying to
niggas fuck, but niggas be fucking. Like sometimes it ain't nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Wait. So what if it's your gal that's cheating on you continuously? Are you gonna stay with her?
No, I don't. I don't want her.
Okay, so why?
I can do that. Real niggas do that. Real niggas fuck. Okay, I'm being serious now. I'm being serious. And I apologize for the other thing. I give y'all power for being CIA. Okay, moving on. Real niggas do that. Yes. If you fuck with me, if you're a chick I like fucking with, I'm fucking with you because you fuck with me. You fucking with me because I fuck with more than one woman. That's why you fuck with me. Y'all fuck with niggas. Let me tell you something. Y'all like the niggas that other women want to fuck. We talk about this all the time. Why y'all acting like y'all don't do that?
Oh no.
Why y'all acting like y'all don't like the niggas? Dog, the niggas that y'all end up liking and y'all get them situations is because they fuck multiple women. Y'all like the nigga that all the women want to fuck.
The fuck
So what
boys.
makes you think?
The fuck boys, yeah.
No, listen. A nigga don't know if he like you until he has sex with you. When he has sex with you, that's when he start thinking like, okay, I might really, okay, you know, I like the wine drinking and you smart, but the box is banging now, so we could kind of date.
We just
and you know
gave
what?
you some game.
I date. I'm telling ladies, I'm helping y'all. Listen.
Y'all should listen.
The nigga get the box. Then the nigga say, okay, listen, this how a nigga determine. This how a nigga pick you out the bunch. Nigga be like, damn, okay, I like her. She cute. She pretty. She smart. Then he fuck. Oh, I like the box too. I like the afterwards. I like how the vibe feel. I'm going to start taking her serious. I'm going to start seeing if it's little shit I like here and there so he can pick you because he got to pick you out of the bunch. You know, and he ain't just fucking with you. That ain't how it go. So he got to see something in you that elevates you so he won't be trying to, you know, still be picked between you and someone else. Because every woman has a different strength that she brings to the table that a nigga gonna be looking for. So I'm saying, like, sometimes a nigga could be in a, I'm telling, look, I know y'all don't like the answer. I'm just being real, okay? I'm a man who, I'm not cheating right now. I don't want to cheat. Right now. So I'm talking, I don't
right
damn.
now.
Damn. Yo.
I've cheated before. I've cheated listen, take it from a guy who's cheated a ton that ain't cheating right now. Listen to what I'm saying.
People cheat.
People cheat, but I'm saying that because it always comes up. If he cheats, then it's this. It sometimes it ain't that. Sometimes it really ain't that. It could just be a man really trying to figure out what he's looking for and what he may like your company, and your box may be attached to that company, but he doesn't know if he really want to give you the max contract. It's like a team. It's like, okay, boom, I got a squad.
I like your
I may want to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's like I got some players out here. Things looking real good. I'm trying to get to the championship. I'm looking at Monica. Hold on. Hey, I think, you know, La was substantial. She get buckets, but Monica can, hey, I think she could get me where I'm trying to go. She's smart. She ready to build. I can talk to her. I can lead her, but she can take control a little bit more. Let me get all the boxes just right. I like what I like. That's how a nigga could be fucking with you for 6 years, fuck with her for 2 and marry her. It's like, oh shit, like this is kind of what I've been looking for. I've seen all this. I went through this and now I'm this. Okay, now I'm ready to not fuck around no more. Now that don't mean that a nigga still don't look at other women and want to fuck. That's just how we're engineered. A nigga will still be with a beautiful woman. Your box could be great. And the nigga still look when he's jogging and see a thick bitch and be like, damn, I want to fuck. So it's like, I don't think we look at sex always the same. It's not like when we get with you, oh, it's just deals off. We not gonna ever want to fuck nothing else, or oh, it's just oh, this is the best pussy in the world. Like it doesn't work like that at all.
Did you just sing that song? Is that a song that you just made up?
That's good. That was a good.
That was great.
So I feel like women.
Chop that up. Chop that up.
That shit had a hook too.
Hold on, go ahead, Monica.
So when women, so I'm divorced. I've been divorced for, I don't know, 7, 8 years, however many years.
Aww.
When I was
Fuck
married.
Fuck that.
Yo, let's jump him. Let's jump him.
Fuck that nigga twice.
Fuck, that was a turn. That was
Fuck
great.
that nigga twice.
Like I said, pretty ass teeth. That nigga ain't shit.
Fuck that nigga.
Knock that nigga head clean off.
Okay, anyways, that's not why I said that. I said that because, so it's not as if when I was married, I was like, okay, I only want to fuck my husband. Like, I saw other niggas interested in, but I didn't fuck them because I made, like, I'm with you or whatever. So it's not that women, when we get married, that the thought of having sex with somebody else goes out of our minds, or we don't have it in somebody else. It's just the fact of, I feel like when you're married with someone, when you are in a commitment with someone, it should be you and that person, unless y'all have already established we have an open situation and you can go and do whatever you want as you please, and no one feels disrespected. It's the moment respect me is when I have an issue.
But everybody in society is forcing themselves to be that because monogamy is not natural. No, monogamy is not natural. It's not natural.
See, I feel like that's it. Yeah, I feel like that's an easy way out when women say that.
Into mammals, right? Like, but it's like bats and beavers. right? So of course you're gonna have that, but it's really like a social construct.
La, what you got in your mind, La? Yeah,
You're
it's
talking
really all
about
over your face.
disrespect. Disrespect what? She said disrespect. So disrespect how?
Disrespect as far as one lying about it, like not.
The lying is actually the respect part. Like you don't understand that.
That's true.
You don't understand that.
Oh, we had a question about this. So we said, okay.
Yeah, it was
so that. If you tell the truth, does that mean that you care about him, or if you lie, that means you care about him?
Say it again.
Who does a dude care more about? The woman that he lies to, or the woman that he tells the truth to?
What is he lying about? No. What is he lying about?
One at a time.
What is he lying about? What is he lying about?
Yeah, that's a fair question too.
Why does that matter?
Oh, because
it do.
No. Everybody answer the question. Somebody.
For sure.
It depends on
Everybody answer the question.
Whoa! Don't put me. Whoa. I wasn't ready. I ain't studying for this test.
Jordan, go.
What's the question?
I mean, the answer is simply like from my experience as someone who's cheated, right? I can honestly say that the woman that I lied to was probably meant more to me than the women I was honest to.
Why?
Just because of how substantial the woman is to me, like, and for my life. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds like counter
situation, man.
I know it sounds counterproductive. I know it sounds counterproductive, right? But ultimately it just would work. It worked. Like, it's something that I felt like it was necessary for me to manipulate the situation. Like, just being honest. I'm not saying
manipulate.
Right. Yeah.
The woman
you
that you
care, Jordan. You care about
is
her.
the one that you love.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yes.
The one that you manipulate is the one.
He's not manipulating her. He's hiding.
No.
It's his words. It's not mine.
No.
It's his words.
No. So let me be clear. What I'm saying is that I manipulated the situation. You know what I'm saying? To benefit us. Right. I know it sounds fucked up.
To protect yourself.
Right. It's selfish.
That's the one you love.
Yeah.
Protect your feelings. Protect her feelings.
Yeah.
You care enough
protect
about
yourself or protect her.
You care enough about her feelings to go out your way to.
But she's
Shut the hell up. Stop.
That's
like,
real.
He's gonna.
Listen. If I
want everybody to answer.
Y'all gotta be open to the G. Like, y'all
listen. If I'm blatant with it, I don't care. I don't erase nothing. I keep it all right there. I answer the phone while you right around. That's a lack of respect.
No. So you could present it in a way to where you're still telling the truth, but you're not being like blatant. You're not trying to be like, oh, fuck this shit, this is what I got going on. You're still telling the truth, but it's because you're trying to get out of another situation.
But no woman wants that dude, though. So if that's the case, y'all would be with that dude. Y'all would be with the dude who comes to you like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have such and such. I'm gonna have like 10 women, and you cool with that? Y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
No. That's not true. That's not true.
It's not true, or you don't want to believe it. It's two different things.
No, it's not true. Like, I had a guy who was really
shut up.
Adam, gone.
Yeah. I had a guy who I was dating or whatever, and he was completely honest with me that he was not only having sex with me, and I was okay with that. We were not in a relationship. I knew
that's the difference. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You said you were not in a relationship, so he'll owe you shit.
Exactly.
Right. But
you never took him seriously. You're never gonna meet. So y'all grown, right? So going forward, right, as adults, like, we don't go back, we don't get younger. You're never gonna meet a single man for the next 20 years. I promise you.
They don't exist. Everybody's in a relationship. Everybody's in something. Everybody's in something. Is what I'm saying. There's no single people. When I was just having that conversation a week ago.
Women outnumber men. What?
4-1.
And then gay men.
I mean, I'm not
what,
really,
1 to 6.
I can't do the math,
like, right?
There's lesbians out there too.
Right, you can't. That's a wash.
Okay, all right. So one of 4.
You telling us that there's no hope for us?
No, I didn't.
Oh, y'all gonna be sharing men.
That's not what I said.
You're gonna be sharing men. Yeah, no.
Y'all gonna share men.
The reality is you're gonna share men. Yeah.
It goes
don't ever
sharing
move to Atlanta You know what
I'm not sharing women.
Don't ever move
You've been
sharing
men.
That too.
I've
women.
been totally fine with that.
Right. People cheat. That's exactly right.
See, but here's the thing.
We share women.
Here's the thing. Men,
Men don't care about that
less. We care about a lot less than y'all do, right? We care about a lot less. We are physical first and foremost. So our standards, for lack of a better word, start lower than y'all. Like we looking at it like, damn, she look good. Boom, that's what's up. You know what I mean? We going from there. So that simplifies it. Y'all like, well, is he a nice guy? What does he do? I hope he ain't got no shit going on.
He's a nice guy. I mean, y'all be fucking with bad women. Like, what do you mean?
No,
nice
listen.
Guy?
A woman.
Do y'all not want a nice girl?
Listen,
if you care,
necessarily. That's what he trying to say.
I'm asking
if you dealing with,
I'm gonna ask you this: how many women you met as a woman that were nice?
I called them my friends.
No, but in your day-to-day interactions, how many women are nice or charming or that you want to hang out?
Think about it. Be real.
I've met a lot of them. They're really cool. Like some dope ass women. Like, damn, bitch, you single? Shit,
I'm talking
about. She crazy.
Like shit, I'm married.
Like legit, low, straight up. That's how I feel about my friends. Like because I'm around them so much. I see how they are as women.
Yeah, but that's a small like.
How many friends do you have outside
women, I meet them continuously. Like I meet them on the regular. I know many of them, and it's just like, well, I mean, I guess you guys can say. I just feel like there's a lot of men out here.
How many friends do you have?
Oh no, let's not call them friends.
Right.
Call them associates.
Hey, yo,
I'm literally related by blood with about 75% of my friends.
Y'all be willing to tell the truth. Y'all don't. But as a single boy, as a single man dealing with women that is in a relationship, you don't care nothing about the fact that she got a. If you tell when I was in my day when I was doing me. If you tell me, I got a husband, I got a boyfriend, I don't care nothing about
I don't give a man.
Let's get all that mean is
I got a man. Well, what your man got to do with me? I got a man.
So
I'm not trying to hear that. See,
my fellas know my relationship mentor. One of them is the late great Patrice O'Neill. He specifically had this analogy where he said, "You'll watch one of these videos like on Instagram or whatever, where it's a guy and a girl and." The girl's boyfriend will call the phone, and that nigga quiet as a church mouse. He ain't saying nothing. But vice versa, you see the other video where it's the dude and his girlfriend calling, and the girl be like, and he like, why the fuck would you do that? We play this game way better, way different than y'all. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's how it's supposed to be. But it just works for what's going on right now. That's just how the world
It's supposed to be like that.
So
what's up, Monica?
So can I go back to Drew's comment that everybody seems to agree with, the fact that a man only knows if he likes a woman after he has sex with her. So if that's why
did you say that?
You said
that?
That's a fact.
Drew said that. So why is it that men get in a relationship with women who they don't necessarily enjoy having sex with?
He don't like her.
Because it's about because listen.
One at a time.
No, that's a good question. And let's go ahead.
Okay, men are really just as savvy when we want to be. So what we will do in this situation, let's say that's the chick. She's some men think like this. They want their wife material to be someone that it's always missionary and it's very cookie cutter. And then their mind, they're like, what? This is the kind of I want to get a house. I want to have a family. I want to do some shit. Men will get in a, something they feel like will settle them down, okay? But they'll still get out here and fuck on something. So a marriage, monogamy does not stop a man from fucking when he wants to fuck. Most of the time, though, I would think that most of the women that men have married, they probably wanted to initially fuck them a lot. And so they were fucking them and, they got with them and they finally got married. But if it's a situation where I would ask in that situation, was it a deterioration over time? Did something change? Because something does happen with women. Let's just be real. We always talk about men falling off or he's a dog, he's disrespectful. But what about when she's not painting them toenails no more? What about when she's not looking all good no more? What about when she's getting complacent? Because women will get complacent in a relationship. Y'all won't do the same. When you're happy and everything and your needs are met, y'all get a little complacent. It may not be in major areas, but it could be in some areas. So I don't, it all depends.
I think Dr. Mike wanted to respond to my question.
What you say it again?
My question was, why is it that men get in relationships with women who don't enjoy having sex with?
Ooh, say that again. Hold on, whoa. I didn't hear the question. Why do men
get in a relationship with women they do not enjoy having sex with?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I can't do that shit.
What's bad sex? Let's define that. Let's define bad sex.
Who gets in a relationship with women?
I'm not comfortable.
We don't have enough time.
Yo, listen, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with no woman I don't like having sex.
Well, listen. Let me tell you my belief. I don't think because as men in general terms, right? We think, what else do you have to offer besides the cat? In general terms. So if a young lady has other stuff going on, we're gonna look past some of those deficiencies. However, I'm also of the belief that if you're being honest in your relationship, you can coach your lady, or y'all can coach each other to an improved sexual situation. That's absolute.
No, you can't. That's
absolute fact.
You can. You can't teach and learn.
No,
that's absolute. People can be taught.
If I'm messing with the dude and the sex is whack, I can't teach you nothing. I can't. I'm not here.
That's a limited mindset. That's a limited mindset. That's on you. That's a limited mindset.
If he wants to learn,
Monica, you hear me? It's a limited mindset.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, I got a question.
I got a
question
to
posed to the
learn,
class.
but if you don't want to teach them, that's a whole nother subject. You know what I
I
mean?
got a question posed to the class, right? She said she's not willing to teach. Then this is fair. I want to
teach as in. Wait, first off.
Now hear me out.
No.
You seen it. I don't want to be crass, right? All right,
so
go ahead.
If a chick pussy is whack, you telling me you're gonna teach her how her pussy can be better?
I know exactly what you're saying, Shannon.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Can I say something before you go do it? Can I say something before you go? Can I say my story? Can I tell my story? Listen.
She might not know how to use it.
Listen. This is a true story.
I'm old school.
So it's a time when we was watching reality. It was a time when we was watching reality TV show, and it was like Housewives or something. This is many years ago, and they had a episode where they talk about the freak score. Okay, the freaky score. So I've always prided myself at the time when I was dating my wife. Once I started telling her the truth, hey, I'm dating multiple women. That's actually when our relationship flourished, and she made it out the bunch. Okay, so freak score came up. We sitting there watching together. She decides to ask me, hey, so what you think my, freak score is? I said about a 6. She was devastated.
But did you tell her how to? But listen.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
She didn't play all her cards. She didn't play all her cards.
Now we married. What cards she got to play?
I don't know.
We had kids. She was playing whatever she played, and she was a 6. Now, listen, that's not disrespectful because she took it as a personal challenge. Do you know my wife looked at stuff in videos and whatever she did well enough to be a 10 at this stage of our marriage. That's a whole fact. That's what I'm saying. If you got a limited.
But my question is, did you have to teach her shit in order for you to wife her? You did not have to teach her nothing.
Hey man, if I give you,
I know what you're talking about.
If I give you a 60 on your test, and you don't go back and study.
Wait a minute. The question was why do dudes get in long-term relationships with girls with bad coochie? Because they got other shit to offer. She had a whole lot of other shit to offer that I was willing to take a 6 for in the moment. And I'm proud and glad she was willing to be competitive and go to a 10.
My dog.
How many times? Listen, all of us as adults, how many times have we all probably been in a situation where, though, in the bedroom things were a 10, but outside of it, they were terrible.
2.
And we all not been there.
Seriously.
Some ratchet.
Usually how it is.
0.5.
There comes a point where it's
not even a 0, bro.
If it's that good, it's probably a bunch of negative shit outside that.
I can't have a conversation with you without outside of BET.
Yeah. So you're trying
off the record. Off the record.
Okay, so all right,
I ain't never going back there.
Question the other day. So why is it that men want somebody who's really good in bed, somebody that's freaky, but then y'all won't get in a relationship with that person? What's the problem?
The other stuff that they don't have is my point.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
The other stuff she might be at a 0. So
well,
some men are insecure.
Some men are 300 credit score, yo. Like,
listen,
get a handgun, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna speak on something that I know of an incident that happened. All right, it's a real incident. Guy's with his wife for so long, only wanted to do the missionary shit with her. Wasn't exciting. She ended up fucking cheating on him. He was devastated. And when I was talking to him and talking about the sex that, you know what I'm saying, the type he wanted to have with his wife, it was like he didn't think about being nasty with her. He didn't even want to be nasty with her. I think with some guys, it's an insecurity. Like, I want you to be nasty as fuck. I want my wife to be disgusting. Most men want to marry a woman that's going to be disgusting. You want to have a disgusting experience when you have sex. But for some men, that may, like, if you see her doing something that you would, you know, say a hoe would do or some shit like that, some immature childish shit like that, then you ain't gonna really, you might be like, okay, I want to get somebody that's a little more tame, which that's how you fuck yourself.
But see, you know what? I had a homeboy who didn't have sex with his wife until they got married. Now, I'm curious to find out after I say this, how y'all feel about that.
Like that right now. Right now.
No, thank you.
He's getting married.
But they didn't last. They didn't last after that. They didn't last when they got married.
I could have told him
they were
that.
probably together a year.
Ugh.
Chantel, like you saying, Chantel, I feel like this. Are you saying
this for a decision, yo?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
So
hold on. So everybody's saying.
Wait, do I know him? I know him. Okay.
Yo, who the fuck is in the first time they get in the car, you drive it across country? Like, ew.
You might be like, this phone. Y'all, everybody had an experience. You be like, this phony as shit.
Yeah,
married. You be like, this phony as shit.
You bought the car and you just decided to drive it across country. Gross.
Messing with my man Blaze, right? So this is a long time ago, where you got, you know, somebody send you a picture. Every time the chick send me a picture,
that's a male stripper name, by the way.
To my man Blaze.
Yeah.
So every time she sent me a picture, she had shades on though. Man, I got all the way to Syracuse, nigga. She had the Biggie Smalls eyes. Go.
She hit you with the music, soul child.
You got
Listen, every time I looked at a Biggie verse came into my head, nigga, I was like, who the fuck want to squeeze? Oh, God.
Yeah, who said catfish?
Yo, I got
and listen, and I was stuck in Syracuse for 3 days.
I got a true story. I got a story just like that. We went on a mission, right? Me and my homeboy. I got a joint just like that. Me and my homeboy went on a mission, right? So we over the girl house. They drinking and smoking, and I'm like, why is it taking her so long to roll a blunt? Right? It's dark. You know, I think we was in the basement or whatever. So they like turned the light on. She had the DJ Paul on. One of the girls like this.
Do what?
DJ Paul, you know DJ Paul got a little arm.
Bruh,
yo,
it was taking
grab
her
my arm. Grab my arm. This is my
strong hand. A strong hand.
Nigga, it was taking her a good hour to roll the blunt. I'm like, yo, what's going on with the blunt? What's taking so long?
But I hopped up and left.
I
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Like,
I had a homeboy that him and his partner was at the laundromat and came across a pair of deaf girls and had a one night stand. Had a one night stand with the deaf girls. They was writing on paper and everything. Right in Baltimore, say look. Say they would like turn the music up and everything because they could feel the vibration. Facts.
Oh my God. I was on a blind date and I swear that man was like, he had like special needs and stuff. And I was looking around like, am I being punked?
Wait,
like,
you gotta tell a story. Like, how'd you get to that point?
Yeah.
Who set you up?
It was on we were on it was on social media.
Oh,
so
a Tinder joint.
Not social media. It wasn't
a dating app.
It was a little dating app.
Okay.
And so like from the pictures, I was just like Okay, he's tall, check. Okay, he had like some. He worked at the medical center, check. All right,
he was
whatever.
at the medical center.
Getting help, getting seen,
getting the check.
He was getting seen.
No,
With his caregiver. He was there with his caregiver.
There, but
There with
he
his
also
caregiver.
had special needs.
Right.
It be people like that on every level though.
Yo,
I swear
never-
people with like slight autism that be whole doctors. They can't
Yeah.
have whole conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, some of the smartest people in the world be the dumbest motherfuckers in the
But
world.
he's still, you know, it's like, okay, no, you. Is this real? I just kept looking around. Like, we was at like a really nice restaurant too, and I just was like, is this real? Someone's gonna come out and tell me that this is somebody's son. And then
My man was like,
they playing.
My man was like, you have nice shoulders.
Oh man. We
So
always
it's like, do y'all remember? I texted them. I texted Chantel and Monica. I said, y'all, I swear.
Like, how recent was
swear.
this? Like, right before the corona?
Oh my! Oh no, it wasn't right before. It was.
Yo, a little birdie told me that if you single, Tinder is jumping right now if you're willing to take the risk. That's all it was.
I couldn't be single in these days and times, yo.
Bruh.
This shit crazy.
They
man.
saying the Tinder dates
as
popping
fuck.
crazy because everybody's stuck in the house.
Well,
I had
I'm
to-
just getting my finances in order. So I can take on me another wife. It's coming too.
Oh what?
It's coming.
Another what?
Take on me another wife or concubine. It's coming.
All right, hold on, ladies. I got a
Watching
question for
Tiger
y'all.
King. What the fuck?
Oh, we can talk about that, but hold on.
I'm taking on women
Listen.
now.
No, it was a boy. Listen, no, the one boy on there had like 5 of them joints and cribs next door to each other. How y'all feel about that Tiger King situation?
Yeah,
y'all
like
feel
they
about
all
that?
had houses, and he just chose what house to go.
That's
to.
big dog status. That's
By
big
the
Oh,
dog.
way,
man, listen.
Doc,
He had
my
all
man
of them since
Doc.
they was. He had them all since they was 17, though.
Yeah, that's big dog.
Yeah, he
status.
get them when they're young, so he can manipulate their mind. I know niggas like that shit.
R.
If you can
Kelly.
control their mind, you can control everything else.
Oh, no
High school
doubt.
singers know niggas like that. Them women, high school singers had older dudes coming with the cars, picking them up.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
we
so
all know
weird.
that.
In hindsight, that's so weird when you think about it.
Right. I never had that run though. I never had that run like in my late
I ain't
20s.
do it
I'm
either.
talking to
I never
high school
had the
girls.
I like the
Because
old
you
dudes.
was gone. You was a grown ass man who had a career. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You wasn't
I
around.
always liked older women myself though.
From a
Me
woman's
too.
perspective, I never thought about it. Like, I think until recently, as I'm a grown woman, I was like, damn. You know,
Right.
for us, it was like, oh, he's older, he's in college, la 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 la. And I'm just
Right.
thinking like,
You
that
15.
nigga is sick.
Like my G,
I
you was dating a
sneaking out.
15-year-old.
Sneaking out the window
Right.
to go see this
Ew.
grown motherfucker. Like, what the fuck is wrong with
right,
him?
right.
That's gross.
Right.
I wish a nigga would
It's
pull up
sad.
with my
Right.
daughter,
Now,
bro.
now we're dads, and I kill one. I go right to
They
jail.
seem
I will
they
kill
seem
one of
later
you.
than me though. My kids. They seem
Yeah.
to be moving
Oh,
at a
much
Oh my
later.
pace
God.
later
Oh,
than us.
much later.
Nigga,
Because they're not outside.
She just
Kids
stopped
don't go
playing with
outside.
Barbie dolls like a year ago.
Which is a good thing. I want them to ride. I mean, I'm okay
cool
with that.
it. Yeah. I think the pace is normal. I think the pace is normal.
Yeah,
My
you probably
oldest
right.
son
I
just
think mine
turned
was
21
early.
this year, and he is nothing like I was at 21. The furthest thing.
Hell nah.
21, nigga.
I
We
had
was off
him
the
when I
porch.
was 19.
Listen, the best. No,
off
the
the
best
porch
thing
at
that ever happened to
16.
us was we didn't have social media. Social media, oh my God. I could,
Definitely right about that too.
social media would have ruined my life at 19. Oh my God.
I hate it, yo. I hate social
The
media.
shit they would have videotaped, I'd be locked up somewhere.
I'm only
Now.
on there because it pay the bills, but like outside, I hate it, yo. I hate social media.
I think we
It's
paying
bad.
well
It's
too, man.
bad.
I mean, it's still wild in their little middle school and high school worlds. We
That's
just
crazy.
Yeah.
So where did the other questions?
Oh,
What's the
who
other
said that?
question?
Live?
Are y'all up on this Young Chop situation? Because it's only going to be a matter of weeks before he ain't around no more.
What?
He talking crazy about everybody.
Young Chop, y'all familiar with what's going on?
The DJ?
He talking.
I don't know. I don't know if he's. I don't know.
He's talking real crazy about a lot of people.
He
He's
walked
a
out his
producer.
house. Somebody was like, "Hey, yo, Chop," and he took some shots at him. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah, and
No,
then he was in the Uber, and somebody started shooting at the Uber, and he got problems with 21 Savage.
He still living. He live in Chicago still?
No, he live in Atlanta.
Oh.
This is it's crazy. Like, it's only gonna be a matter of time that everybody gonna be like, "R.I.P. Young Chop." But like
I'm not
he's
laughing.
literally on social media with a gun shooting at people, like
and talking shit about people, right?
Yeah.
But I saw, wasn't he shooting outside his house or something?
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yo,
why do they be making plays on? I don't understand how they make real life like plays and be on the phone at the same time. It's crazy.
Because everybody got to be seen, yo.
Hey, yo, did NBA young boy come at Floyd Mayweather?
Who cares? He said, "Fuck Floyd Mayweather." It all sounds good on social media.
Until you see him as a grown man.
It's really sad. Everybody up on I feel like Instagram even broke for a minute. It was too much going on. It like shut down. Like it was like everybody wanted to go live with everybody. It was just,
yeah, that's the new thing. Right.
The lives have been really good. Lil Jon and T-Pain was legit. It was 280,000.
I heard about that. Did you
That's
see
insane.
what's his name? Teddy? Did you see Teddy's?
It canceled it. Teddy Riley, Babyface, yeah, Babyface.
Oh, that shit right there probably would have broke the whole shit, dog.
Oh, them old niggas don't know how to use that phone, boy.
No, what's the name? Yeah.
That's why they have assistants. They got enough money to have assistants that got assistants.
Ain't 6ix9ine out? 6ix9ine out of jail now, ain't he?
He trolled today.
What y'all think about that?
That nigga's crazy. Why is he
no, ladies, I gotta hear that, ladies. How y'all feel about it?
Yo got the vest on. He had a vest and a helmet.
I ain't checking for
nothing.
nothing.
The caption was California about to start paying snitches for people being outside, and he posted, "Here I come to the rescue."
If this was the 90s, he wouldn't even be alive. It was the 90s.
Yeah, right.
And he gonna sell 300,000 records as soon as he dropped both of these albums. Guaranteed.
That's sad
when
and funny.
He came out, I was like, "Who is he and why? Why is he
right?
relevant?
He was a
Who
plant.
is this little weirdo?
Blood
it's
plant.
A weirdo.
Plant.
Blood plant.
Man, you know.
What's the next question? You got no more?
Neef got the question.
How long do y'all be up on here? Like, how long?
I was about to say we actually we usually wrap after about 2 hours.
Like 2 hours.
This bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, we just kind of floating right now. Monica look like she had too many cups of wine. Look at her. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. she does enough. But hey, niggas gotta elevate out the trap, bro. So I don't think those kids care about snitching anymore. You know, you could come home.
I still tell my daughter, snitches get stitches.
Oh no, for sure. Like we gonna talk the real. Like as a man, if I get into something or my son's getting something, I think you gotta take what come with that. But at the end of the day, you know,
if you a square, you can tell.
What?
If you a square, like the street, if you in the street, like if you do some shit,
that applies to you. Okay.
Yeah. If you ain't like if somebody shoot up my fucking house and I ain't got nothing to do with it and I saw you, I'm calling the motherfucking police.
Yeah, if you're a civilian, you good if you're a civilian.
Yeah.
Right.
If you ain't making no moves,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you ain't got no skin in it, then it is.
So how do you feel about Kodak Black coming at NBA trying to say that, you know, him letting the whole Floyd Mayweather, the daughter getting, the cops come and, you know, he cooperating with the police and all that. How do you feel about that?
Well, how's this nigga from jail? What is he talking about?
Yeah,
I'm not trying to hear.
I'm not arguing with nobody in jail.
All the time they give him, he retarded. Like, I don't even like wishing niggas in jail, but he gotta stay.
He gotta stay.
Too much talent, yo. He fucking up.
Yeah. He don't understand shit. Like, he don't understand shit. Like, nigga, you made it from bumfuck Florida to LA and you still acting stupid.
Right. You can see the dichotomy of two people from the same place. You got Lamar Jackson, who's literally the MVP of the NFL, and then you got Kodak Black, who's literally in jail. They grew up in the same place. Like,
this nigga did a song.
Both are successful.
Like, if my thing is like Kodak did that song with Bruno Mars and Gucci, right? I'm like, if Kodak's smart, you look at Gucci, you see all the shit Gucci went through.
What we talking about, Gucci?
No, I love Gucci.
Gucci changed.
What I'm saying,
that's her baby.
You look at a nigga like Gucci.
Are you like Gucci?
I love Gucci.
Gucci went through a lot, bro. Like,
a lot of.
Yeah, like Kodak gotta look at a nigga like Gucci, like, man, you don't get those chances like that much.
Right.
Hey, yo, before we jump off here though, we gotta get that R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle 1 year, year situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. A real one, definitely.
For real.
Damn, that shit was a year.
Right, and we had just finished podcasting that Sunday when Nip passed away.
It's crazy. It's been like time went by so fast. Like when I saw people talking about 1 year, I'm like 1 year. Like it literally.
It felt like
Especially with everything that's going on too.
I had Nip on my phone pretty much until like on my wallpaper until Kobe passed.
Right.
Yeah.
It was sad.
Well.
Y'all ready to go night-night? Hey, yo, Deion Cole said that there's no answer to something you say, welp. You say, well, it ain't nothing else to it. Like,
the Uber outside.
When somebody maybe facilitating.
Yeah, that's when they hit you with that.
Said.
That's when they hit you with that. So what you about to do?
Right.
Well,
with this joint. I'm trying to get off
work at 6 in the morning. I'm like, you home, nigga. You home.
That Welt be like, you about to go to sleep? No.
Yo, listen, you hit up with all this, and she still be like, so what that mean?
Right.
Yeah. You sleeping? All right, shit, fuck it.
You don't want no company?
You coming through or no?
Right.
The way my bed's set up.
Yeah, silly.
Look, Monica ready to go night-night. Now, Monica, you all right, Monica?
Yeah, she
hey, that's a dope. Hey, what kind of wine glass is that? What it say?
It says Queen.
Oh, okay.
Cause they be queening. Okay, bars.
You made that? You made that, John?
I did not. It was a gift.
Yeah, that's tight.
Hey, ladies, for real, I want to say thank y'all for coming on. Though it was a pleasure.
Definitely
y'all always hold y'all on.
Hold on. Y'all just dropped the episode today, right?
Yesterday.
Go ahead and promote y'all shit. Come on now.
Come on, Monica and Q.
Wake up, Monica. Come on now. You ready to go night-night? You ready to go night-night, Monica? You ready to go night-night?
Say it with your chest, Monica.
I don't want to say
blue ass. Push his muffin cap back blue.
So yesterday's episode.
What was that?
Jordan, god damn, Jordan.
Oh shit, that's me.
Hey, Jordan, you still owe me $1 too, Jordan, yo. I want my $1, babe. This year. You owe me $1 from like last year, bro.
He said this
nigga, I paid you.
What?
No, you ain't cash at me my $1, nigga. I told you I ain't wanted it.
Somebody
You kept telling him to send the kite.
Yeah, I told you send the kite.
I'd rather hold it over your head forever. Go ahead, Monica. Get your shit up. My bad.
You're good. So every Sunday we drop a new episode. Yesterday's episode was called Quarantine Day, where we talked about dating during this social distancing time, and discussing our views of it or whatever. But we can be found on all streaming podcasts platforms as well as all social media platforms at Queenin Podcast. And yeah.
And I gotta shout out every podcast that's really out here still doing it, because everybody that took this quarantine thing as a time off, and we, cheers to y'all, cheers to us for still every week, we dropping every Tuesday, y'all dropping every Sunday, still finding.
No, you know when we drop.
She just said it, but okay, cool.
Oh, you just said that? Oh, I didn't hear that part.
No. I be on my shit.
Chantel? Oh, she's cut off. She's cut off.
I didn't hear that.
She feeling real good. Okay.
Hey, man,
everybody.
He in the cut waiting like.
Right.
That's that
goddamn podcast.
My man sitting in the back.
My man ain't got no tank top on. He ain't got no shirt on.
Keep drinking, boo. Keep drinking, boo. Yeah.
No, but I got to shout out everybody. The podcasters, we still out here, man. A lot of the big podcasters going home and closing up. We still, every week. You can look forward to the.
Is he farting?
Jordan,
He moving his shit around.
I cannot right now. I can't.
I was in mid-speech. Like, I was getting my speech off. I was getting my...
I'm so sorry, but he just, like, interrupted your whole speech. You didn't hear that?
I get my shit off.
This nigga take forever to say, just let him go. Go ahead.
You know what, man? So shout out to the Queenin podcast. Shout out to the Brothers Talking Shit podcast. We still coming every week. Like Queenin podcast every Sunday, every Tuesday. Brothers Talking Shit. We will be dropping tomorrow morning as soon as y'all wake up. Ladies, I appreciate y'all. Hopefully this ain't our last time interacting.
No.
Right. No.
Appreciate
we'll be back.
y'all. That was dope.
Hey, Lars.
Thank you.
Like, you gotta come with some better. You was a little angry early on. We gotta get you in a happy mood.
I like him angry, me.
Right,
Okay,
right.
Yeah, I do too. I like them angry too. I like it. I love it. It's like,
we gotta get live like 3 glasses of wine and then
we do. They gotta do
3 glasses, then record.
Let her hold your credit card.
A challenge.
What'd you say, Chantel? Chantel, what'd you say?
I said, I hope his wife likes him angry, too. I'm sorry.
Whose wife?
Oh, my wife?
Wait.
Okay, this is Gemini.
Oh,
She
mine?
definitely be angry sometimes.
What?
This is
Most
Brothers
angry
Talking
person I know.
Yo.
That's silly.
Yeah. I live for that shit. When she wake up, I hate you. I'm like, you hate me today?
Right. That's just
Ooh,
sexy
have a
shit, girl.
good
Come here,
day.
girl.
My mom
I'm like,
was
who was the main one on Girlfriends? I love her now. So I'm on her Instagram. I don't even know her real name.
Tony, the one that played Tony, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
I love
I
Judge
like that
Judy.
shit.
I love Judge Judy.
Get that nigga take his shirt off, girl. Go ahead and get me. So I'll take it.
Like, what is that? Is it a chair?
It's his phone or it's something. I keep you know.
I always like rubbing the microphone or something.
Yeah, I think it's my microphone.
Bless your heart. Thank you.
Hey, hell of a podcast. We appreciate y'all. Hey, Rob, I'm gonna sing you this shit tonight. What time is it? Singing this shit tonight. Hey, Rob,
Right,
I
bro.
want my Rob.
I said I'm doing it tonight. I just said I'm doing it tonight. I literally just said that. I
want
literally
my
just
pack on
said,
the block.
yo, don't call me
I
tomorrow.
want my pack on the block. I want my pack on the block early. When I wake up, I want my pack on the block.
I get to Wednesday.
I will drive.
I love y'all, man.
I will drive 2 hours and 1 minute, nigga.
Yo, the state blocked off, buddy. You can't come through.
Yeah, we closed the bridge.
You got your Jones said 2-week quarantine. You doing that shit?
Yeah, you better change your plates before you come across the state.
He fuck around. Shoot your engine block, nigga.
Hey, look, you had to come bail me out. You still gonna see me. I'm like, yo, Ro, you know they got me.
Right.
Oh, no. The martial law about to come in. They ain't locking you up. And you
What'd you say? The martial law?
Yeah.
For who?
Maryland.
I don't think that we're anywhere close to what's going to happen with this right now.
Right.
And I don't think it's not even.
This is like the beginning. This is like
This is the beginning of.
It's the dry run.
And I love all it hasn't even hit Texas yet. Like,
nah.
Think about it in the grand scheme of how big that place is.
Whatever happens to y'all up there, like East Coast and you know, especially even New Orleans, like whatever happens to them, like I think that just gives us like a precaution, like okay, this is gonna happen to us next week or in a couple of days.
I mean, it's good.
Like, did y'all read the story about the UT students? How they chartered the flight down to Cabo and then came back 45
with that shit.
I fucking hate the kids at UT. I used to be a manager there, and they are the worst, smartest people on the planet.
They chartered a
They
plane
know how
just
to
to go to
fucking party
Cabo?
though. I love
they do. Yeah, UT gets that.
Sometimes it's cheaper to charter a plane.
With that many people.
In the middle of a pandemic though? That's the move.
They chartered the plane. That's why they did it. Yeah.
They some money shit.
Yeah, a lot of money.
It is
a lot of money flows to UT.
Oh, Monica, I see you found that price that it cost a month to date you.
Talking
about chartering the plane and shit.
There's a price. There's a price.
There was always a price. Y'all was never gonna know.
Yeah.
Is it on a dry erase board? Is it on a dry erase board? You got a dry erase board?
Oh, I gotta pick in her hand now.
She got in her notes on her phone.
Oh,
send that through.
Lord.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna be looking out for my email.
Uber outside.
OnlyFans.
All right, y'all. All right, Peabody. Pleasure meeting you, bro.
All right, Peabody.
Hey, girl, if you don't come on, girl, shit. I done took 3 showers, girl. Come on with it.
All right, y'all.
All right, yo.
He ready,
All right,
ready.
ladies.
Love y'all, man.
All right, ladies. All right, bro. I love you, man.
Bye.
Yeah.
Night.
All right, peace.